Hi guys. Hello, hello,
Hi.
hello. Oh God.
What is up?
Hey everybody, welcome to the second ever episode of the BARQcast. We're all supposed to go.
Oh yeah, baby.
Wow.
Hi chatters.
My name is Banjo. I'm the mascot of BARQ, the social app for furries by furries. I'm joined by my co-host Harby, a Twitch
Hi.
streamer. Hi Harby.
Yeah. That's all. I just switch stream. That's all I do.
Yeah.
I'm a one-trick pony.
Dude, you're like a three-trick pony.
What are my other two tricks? See,
You're
there are
freaking
none.
me out.
Okay.
We're joined by another host. You know him, you love him. Okay, Donuts. Can we get a round of applause?
Woo! Who was our guest last episode? Go check that one out if you haven't already.
You know what? You guys loved him so much, we had to bring him back.
Yeah, thank you so
We
much for
love
having me
donuts.
again. Appreciate you. This was fun. Hi, chat.
And then, last but certainly not least, our guest for today's episode. You know her, you love her. It's SlushieVRC.
Hey, wow, hello. It's so lovely to see you guys.
Hi.
I hope everyone's doing amazing today.
That's so
So many snacks in the chat.
Wow.
Yeah.
So many snacks.
So many snacks.
Wow. A lot of
Yeah,
snacks.
I did just rate
Getting
it, so it
hungry.
makes sense.
Oh.
They all came from.
I'm getting hungry
Yeah.
and I just had food.
All your viewers are snacks.
Yeah.
So, I'm noticing something. It looks kind of jolly around here. Do we?
Yeah.
Oh my
Do,
god.
do we do some holiday decorations? Are we
Let's
all
just say
feeling
maybe
Let's
Santa
just
came
have
to
it.
town. Deck the halls.
Deck the halls.
Yeah,
you-
dude.
Such a
It's
creature.
the Christmas special. You gotta go all out for it. That's just
Yeah.
what you do.
Did you have your little elves come in, Harvey?
They're not little. They're just elves.
Well, you're pretty little.
Well, they're talented in general.
Okay,
They're really
let's
good.
not get all hostile in the beginning. Let's just dive on in. Slushy, to everybody in chat who
Hi.
doesn't know you, would you like to explain what you do and what your part is in the furry fandom?
Sure. I can do that.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Slushy. It's lovely to meet you. I'm a goofy, energetic, fluffy dragon with tons of positivity and encouragement. I usually get around Twitch streaming or just creating content like funny skits, clips, films, mostly just filming. I really like filming. I really love VR. I love
Big
VR.
filmer.
Everything in VR. Other than that, I also represent the furry community on Twitch Rivals, and I also on a few other bases around Twitch that I cannot talk about yet. But I try my best to get around and show the good side of this amazing community because you're all amazing. That's all. You're all amazing and cute
And fluffy.
Yeah.
Can't
and
forget
fluffy.
fluffy.
Yeah, I'm very fluffy. Look, you can like look at the fluff. Fluff,
Yeah.
fluff, fluff, fluff.
There's a lot of fluff.
Yeah, there's a lot of fluff. I know. Dude, that video was so funny.
Are we about to show a
Do we
video
wanna
to
show
chat?
it? Do we
I didn't know
wanna-
you guys were gonna put that up?
Do we
Come
wanna-
This is
Come
I don't
on.
even know this video.
Do we want to set the
It's
tone?
funny. It's funny.
Do you want to watch it together,
it's a
guys,
good
real
video.
quick?
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
Okay.
It's a good
Sure.
video. I put like I like making that stuff. Like that's like a perfect example.
This is.
Chef's gonna love
Here's
this.
here's a little sneak peek at who Slushy is. I don't know what this video is, but
All right.
It's my
This is
filming.
really gonna
I
set the
film.
tone. All right.
oh.
What are you talking about? I don't want to. I don't want to. We got the gun.
Chat saying they can't hear it.
Oh, they can't hear it.
Can you hear the sound? No.
I don't know.
You need to hear the sound, otherwise it's not funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even funny anymore. It's whatever.
Wait. Round two. Round two.
What are you talking about?
Oh my
Did
god.
I hear the sound?
I don't want to
Check, can you hear?
Get the goddamn gun. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and to all the audio listeners, it's a little skit of Slushy about to probably kill someone, loading up a shotgun right now.
What's going on? Stay inside, sweetie. It will be just fine. Listen to me, you witch. I told you to leave me in my
She's
bed.
unfreezing, unfrosting. No, we need to stop her. We need to stop her.
Take the shot, Carter. I should do it. Take the fucking shot, Carter. Give me that.
I love how expressive you get during these.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time to make these, by the way.
Yeah.
Like very long. Recording took like a whole day.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a little sneak peek of Slushy. Have you like always like how long have you been doing all the
Oh, it's okay, sure.
Uh,
How does it go from a
Yeah.
fluffy furry skit?
Okay, they
to
didn't see
Trump?
that. They didn't see that, but I just want you to know that.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
that happened.
What I was
Oh
gonna say is
my
that have you always been like doing like VR chat skits or something like that? Or is this like new to you?
No, I've been always doing this. I
Really?
actually did this before I did Twitch. I did
Oh.
TikToks. I stopped doing TikToks because TikTok
Oh.
it's a little brain rotted, so I stopped using TikTok.
It's also getting
so I
banned,
decided to
right?
do YouTube from
It
now
is.
on.
It is getting
I
banned.
think TikTok's
Oh yeah,
getting
man,
banned.
it's all getting banned by the way. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
been
sorry
hearing
to all
that for a
those
while.
TikToker furries out there. You guys' career is over.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
stopped.
don't know if I
stopped
would
doing
say that.
TikTok.
You're done
It's so
for.
sad though. It's so sad.
It
Like,
is sad.
You know, as someone who doesn't even like use TikTok, I don't really feel the loss, but like I sympathize.
No, but
with
I
those
feel
who
the loss.
will.
I got 70. Like I worked 4 years. You know, making up,
Yeah.
a profile, and then it's just gone.
Yeah, but at least you're pretty spread out, right? You have YouTube, and do you have a Instagram as well?
Yeah, I have Instagram. too.
Instagram, TikTok,
It's
or
like,
Twitter?
It's important to use multiple social media.
100%. It's
Yeah.
impossible to grow on just one alone.
Blah, blah, blah.
I want to
Do
ask
you
you
like
guys.
this skit? Because you haven't seen it yet. Do you like it? It's Christmas.
I want to ask you guys
I like
a genuine
Christmas.
question. A genuine
Oh,
question.
genuine.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
All right.
I don't use TikTok personally. Like I don't watch TikToks. What I do is I watch YouTube Shorts. Now, whenever I tell people I watch,
Ooh,
see, that's the reaction I get. Is
I'm
why is there
sorry,
this
sorry,
stigma?
I'm
sorry.
Like it's not just short form. Like what's wrong with YouTube Shorts? Like
It's
It's
explain
the
it to me.
same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Okay, less brain rot, but it's the same thing.
I just find it really funny how there's like a huge divide between the two. How like people who use TikTok like shame YouTube Shorts users, and then YouTube Shorts users just like sit there and take the blame.
Yeah.
Like, where's the fight in YouTube Shorts? I've never seen it.
I mean, what do you? Okay, Harvey, you're like probably the premier YouTube short furry content creator. So I feel like you
No.
judge here. Let me talk here. I feel like you judging me for
sorry.
using YouTube Shorts is really offensive, and I don't.
Okay,
appreciate
I'm not judging you. Like, I'm fine with you using YouTube Shorts. It's just, there's a superior, platform. That's all I'm saying.
What's the superior platform?
Yeah, what's the superior platform?
Yeah, what is superior platform, huh? Fight
Obvious.
me.
Obviously,
We're gonna get violent right now.
it's the BARQ website. That's the superior platform.
You know
guys.
what?
Does
Somebody
Bark have shorts?
you just earned your Christmas bonus, Harvey. Very good
Oh my
answer.
God.
I agree. I
Where's my
agree.
Christmas?
Oh,
I can't
I
wait for
love
Bark
Bark.
shorts. That's a great idea.
God.
I already gave you
Yeah.
your Christmas bonus, Slushy.
Yeah, BARQ
Damn.
Shorts. When is that happening? When is there going to be
Oh
a shorts
my
platform
God.
just
You,
for
you guys,
furries?
you guys think that we
Oh.
should become a short form content platform? Is that really?
Oh.
Are we gonna be the TikTok replacement for everybody?
Yeah, exactly. Just get everyone over there. I'd do it. I would surely hop on BARQ.
You're already kind
Oh
of a
my
short
God.
form content platform because Slush is on there.
That's true.
Oh my God, I'm gonna
That's
stop.
actually-
I'm leaving. I
Actually,
hate you
here's
guys.
here's the deal with Slushy,
I'm
right?
leaving.
Whatever
I'm
room she
leaving.
walks into turns into a short form content
Oh,
platform. Wherever she
I hate
goes,
you guys. Okay, I'm
wherever she
leaving.
goes,
Bye.
it's just
I'm
short
not-
form
okay,
content.
I'm not,
Where are you going? Come back.
No, I'm not going.
Come back.
I'm not short.
Guys.
I'm literally like the same size as donuts. I swear.
Yeah, we're-
That is not true.
That is true. Donuts,
Dude,
can you
Donuts is like
confirm, please?
8'5", dude.
Dude, I am
That is
8'5".
big.
I am
I-
8'5".
You, dude, I've been with you in VR chat, dude. You're like 8'9".
You know you can change your size in VR chat, right?
no, it's all real.
It's all real.
No,
are you
it's
talking
real
about?
height. Like you're forced into your real height in VR. No, I'm serious. That's actually like a new update.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, you can change your height in VR chat.
Why am I 140 centimeters then whenever I get on? Doesn't make
Um,
any sense. No,
how
no,
much is
no,
that to
no.
inches? I'm an American. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you're
I
kind
might
of
need a
outnumbered
growth
right now.
potion.
Watching
Donuts,
YouTube
can you give me
Shorts
growth
is the
potion?
equivalent of getting your memes from Facebook. Is that true? Is YouTube Shorts the boomer meme spot now?
Yeah. See, I
Okay.
was reading Dalton Wolf's comment as well. He said watching YouTube Shorts is like looking at iFunny.
Huh.
I've never been an
that hurts
iFunny
me.
user, so I can't really.
Maybe I can give some insight onto this.
Oh,
right?
are you an iFunny user?
Okay, no. Don't ever say that to me again. Actually, I will.
So,
crack you
sorry,
out.
were you in the past?
I'm a recovering iFunny user. It was okay. The year was 2011. I was like, I don't know, like
Well,
6
yeah.
or 7. And I was on iFunny, right? Why was I on iFunny? Because I thought it was funny. I don't think I should be judged. I don't think YouTube Shorts users should be judged. I think that the people who go to whatever platform they think the funny is at, and I think that we should end the conversation there. And I don't appreciate this anti-YouTube Shorts sentiment that
I
I'm
love
feeling
YouTube.
from
What?
everyone.
No, YouTube's great.
I
yeah.
love YouTube. What?
Hey
Yeah,
man,
which is
I
awesome.
used to use Newgrounds, so I get it. You know?
It's okay to be wrong, says Dalton.
Mods,
yeah.
can we time out Dalton Wolf for 6 years?
No, actually, can we
Good
mod
one.
them actually?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Banjo, were you? Oh,
6-year mute.
somebody's asking if I was actually at MFF. I was not MFF myself personally. No, I'm a little too big for that. I'm Banjo, right? I'm on top of the mountain. I sent my delegates in my place, and
What do you mean you're too big for
I
MFF?
lived
Uh-huh.
vicariously through them. So Harvey was at MFF.
I was. Yeah, I can talk about it a bit because well, me too. Because this was my like first like actual big con. The one before that was like a very local one last year, and so this was a huge jump. Have Donuts and Slush, have you guys been to MFF before?
I've been once. It was
Last
fun.
Okay.
year.
Okay, yeah, because I went and when I first walked in there, it was I saw
It's
so many. I've never seen so many
crazy.
fursuits in one area. It was
I
like
know,
It's
dude.
awesome.
I was so overwhelmed, and I want to get photos with everybody, and there was so much to do.
There's so
and
many
such-
cool fursuits as well.
There were
by the way.
so
It's
many
insane.
cool ones.
Do you have
Like
a
I got like a
compilation?
few.
Oh,
few...
is that Reef?
Yeah, that's
Pull a
Reef
picture of
Ref.
Reef.
I
Yeah.
was
Oh
looking
yeah,
for a
I got
picture.
a picture with the Reef. I was there. I got who did I get pictures with? I got pictures with Reef, Brayburned.
Yeah, Reef is awesome. They're super chill.
I had the chance to meet Bray when I went. They were really
You
fun.
Yeah.
already have an MFF video, dude.
Really
It's been
awesome.
like a week.
It's-
How do you
it's
been
already
that
out.
fast? How
It's
is it
already out.
already out?
I'm just
Oh my
committed to
gosh.
the grind.
You're just crazy like that.
Yeah, but MFF was like super cool. Like walking around the dealer's den, it was way bigger than the one I saw before.
Oh, there's a lot of people. Was it claustrophobic? Like not claustrophobic, but like was it like very dense? If that made
Well,
any
no,
sense?
actually, MFF did a really good job this year of what they did. Was in the first day after you did registration, you would go to this person and they would hand you a little like time slot ticket. So for the first day, like you get a ticket of like.
So of course, when I don't go, then they do that.
Yeah, you know, it was
no.
it was a bit annoying to people who didn't get one, but I got one. It was like, you know, you could go as early as like 12, then there was like a 1 p.m. time slot, then 2 p.m., then 3, and then it opened everybody at 5. But you could get in early if you had a ticket. So it was really nice because like when I went in there, it was like it was kind of packed, but it was just because everyone was in the same time slot as me. But it was like once the like floodgates open hit 5 p.m., then everybody was in. But it was nice to have those like first few hours right in the beginning where it was like I could actually go to each stand and like look at them without having a huge line
Dude,
everywhere.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. There was like a year of my life where I only wore clothes that I bought at Dealer's Den, and it was the best year of my life ever. I love Dealer's Dens at conventions. MFF is such a good convention for it too.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Can we show this picture on stream, Harvey?
Yeah, if you want to show the picture of me.
Guys, look at this cutie patootie right here, and I'm not talking about Reef.
It's
This is Harvey. Look, BARQcast representing Harvey,
That's
my
me.
delegate.
Yep. Gave Reef a BARQcast sticker.
Aww.
Wow.
Looks so
Yeah.
cute. Oh my god.
Did you? So this is like your first big con, right?
Yeah. This was like, and like I was actually starting to get comfortable with cons as well because my first one that I went to, I was like super nervous. I got like no photos whatsoever, and so this one I really broke out of my shell and like went to every fursuit I saw. I was like, hey, picture you, me, want to do it? And then it was I got a hold ton.
I have a question. For
I
you.
feel that so much.
I have a
Like,
question for
but-
you.
especially like your first con. Like, that's normal. Like, don't worry. About it.
Ugh.
Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
to do about it. It's like.
Yeah.
The atmosphere, you know.
So I'm assuming we've all been to a few furry conventions, right?
Yeah.
Only
I've
one.
been to a couple.
You've only been to
dabbled.
one.
I've been to more
Slushie?
Twitch cons than fur cons, sadly. I've been to 5 Twitch
Really?
cons, 1
Yeah.
fur con.
Wow.
Are fur cons? I've only ever been to like the only conventions I've ever been to are furry conventions. Is the TwitchCon like similar at all to the furry convention? I imagine it's completely
Okay,
different.
so just imagine, just like the difference between a fur con and a Twitch con. Just imagine that you like take a break, kind of, if that makes any sense. Like TwitchCon is so, how do I say it? It's more, I wouldn't say business. I wouldn't call it that. I would more say like unconventional. It's like
I've always
Like,
been
in a
very
furry
curious
community,
about
it's super
TwitchCon.
chill. Everyone knows each other. Everyone's kind to one another. At TwitchCon, I wouldn't say no one is not kind towards one another, but I would say it's a little bit more closeted or
So it's
something.
more
If
like
that
an
makes any sense.
industry
It's more about
thing. It's
networking.
like an
It's more
industry.
about an
Yeah.
industry thing, and then also it's like kind of taking a break of being a furry. At least that's what BARQ says. But for me, it's like more representing when I'm there, at least.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I never like put furries anywhere, sadly.
Yeah, I think.
Except for recently. Recently, I've been doing it a lot, which is really good. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
That it's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot more like back in my the day, like a few years ago. I feel like the only mainstream furry really was like Sonic Fox.
Yeah, I mean, yes, only for the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess for more the like fighting scene and outside of like furry content creation, I feel like Sonic Fox was definitely like
Yeah, he was
like,
kind of like the
very-
household.
everybody saw that. and
Weird. I played an event with him the other day. Like I got him to do the to play Minecraft with me. We played like
Oh, nice.
we played like
Yeah.
a Twitch Rivals tournament together.
Yeah,
It was
no.
super fun. He died super early, sadly though. But
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you about that. How's your experience been with doing Twitch Rivals and those kind of competitive gaming events?
it's been scary. Like I
Yeah.
was so close to winning 50,000, and you know, like that is insane, man.
That's
Obviously,
just to be able
sadly, I
to-
didn't get it. I got 21st out of 150 people. It was kind of crazy. It
That's
was
not
kind of crazy.
bad.
It was very
gamer.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, pro gamer. I mean, it's all I've there's like a quick. Oh my God! Why do you put that there?
They
Oh
can't-
that
they can't see-
no!
Don't
I wanna look at that
acknowledge
picture.
it on the screen
No,
right now.
stop! Don't put that one.
Guys,
up.
don't
Yeah.
worry.
Your Twitter.
Don't ignore them. They are just making things up. There's nothing on the monitor that they can see. Just
Yeah.
keep talking, guys.
Banjo's totally not screen sharing
It was
Slushie's Twitter
something
right now.
super gay. It was
I'm
like
just
something
scrolling through
really
it.
really gay. I love it. I'm gay.
I love how
I'm
gay
I'm
the
going to look
fandom
at
is.
it now.
But yeah, it's been an incredible experience, and I'm very thankful that I'm able to like join these competitive events.
Yeah.
It's been very nerve-wracking though, especially at
Oh,
TwitchCons, because at TwitchCons, long story short, they basically sub me in for every event, which is sad, but I
Yeah.
get it because, for example, that would be like, oh, do we put this person in, whose name is Tubbo and has 5 million followers, or do we put
Or
Slushie in?
Slushie.
Yeah, you know?
That person.
So that's how I get like kind of neglected on TwitchCons. But outside of
Mhm.
TwitchCons, I usually get to play all of them, as
Yeah, I
long as
mean-
they're like related to Minecraft or like there was like a Roblox Dress to Impress one, like that kind of
Wait,
stuff.
really?
Yeah, that was. The winner
What?
got like 10K, dude.
I didn't
What?
realize there was a pro scene for that.
The winner got
that's crazy.
10K.
It's intense. It's
You showed me your Minecraft clip where you were like a hair away from like getting 20th place or something, which was like a big deal, right? You remember what I'm talking
Yeah, like top 20 got like 4K or 2K or whatever. Forgot, it's been like half a year. And then first place got 70 grand. I was 0.1 tick. If you know what Minecraft is, then that is basically 1/10 of a second.
Damn.
I was 1/10 of a second too late to get inside of a
Wow.
door.
Aw.
That's just
so.
the thing.
I would have been
It's
so
the worst.
depressed.
I was
Yeah.
depressed, dude. It's
I couldn't even
$4,000, and you
That's like
get
a
the
first year
chance
right
to
there.
win 70 grand.
That is
Wow.
a
That is
shit right
insane.
there.
That is
Oh my
so much
God.
money. That is like, dude, what? That could afford. Then I could afford my surgery. You know, like that'd be insane. So maybe next tournament. Maybe next tournament we
Yeah,
get
Gotta
the
keep
dub.
practicing.
Can I just say something by the way about you, Slushie? Slushie and I
Mhm.
have been playing Overwatch.
Oh my God!
For the
Stop
past few
talking
weeks.
about
Wait,
Overwatch.
wait. This is a good point. You're
This is where you're
really,
at,
really
yeah.
good at video
Yeah,
games. Because like
yep.
the second, like this is your first time ever playing Overwatch, and you were just like carrying immediately. You were playing as like one of the support characters, and you were just killing everyone.
Yeah, they're super fun. Overwatch is very fun. It's a very fun game.
It's all right. There are
Shut
better
up,
ones.
Harvey.
There are better ones.
I think Overwatch, Overwatch should be the official game of the furry fandom. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh my God.
I'm really hoping that it goes somewhere. Come on, guys, let's make this happen. I believe in it.
I'm good. I'm
I mean,
good.
does it even have any furry characters?
Yeah.
It has furry
Yes.
skins.
There's Winston.
The pay to win
There's
skins.
Guys, hear me out. Let me cook. There's Winston.
okay.
They just added
Come on,
Wolfie.
Banjos.
Wolfie
Overwatch.
Okay,
Come on, no.
okay. I'll drop it. Fine. Let's talk about something else because I'm getting flamed. Everyone's saying Banjo fell
Yes.
off. Banjo fell off.
Banjo fell off. It's
Wait,
it's
who's-
over. Banjo fell off.
Oh, I've been seeing a lot of that in the chat actually. Yeah, everyone's saying you fell off. Wow.
Yeah, like
I really don't like that take.
Whatever, man. All right. I guess the last time I ever share my gaming opinions.
So yeah, in Overwatch, like in any other game that I've played, I don't know why. It's actually really annoying to be good at video games. I don't like it at all.
Do you
And
ever
that
feel
sounds
like,
really weird.
do you
You
ever
don't like
wait,
I hate being
think
good
I
at games.
understand.
It's
Do you
so
ever get,
annoying.
like-
Okay,
It's the worst thing ever.
how
It's
you
the worst thing in the world.
being
You
good
don't
at
want to be good
games,
at video games.
You have like everyone's dream of being good at video games, and you're
That's
saying you're not.
horrible. You don't want that.
Why?
You
Why
don't
don't
want
you want
that.
it?
You don't
Why
want to
don't
be
you
good at
want
video
it?
games.
Why don't you want it?
I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna
Okay,
explain you thoroughly. Okay.
Explain. Yeah, let me hear it.
So. I still have fun with the games that I play. As an example, I've hit Grandmaster in League of Legends. I've hit Double Master in Apex Legends. I've also played a professional chess tournament in Germany in 2018. I was rated like 2000. Then I have also like professional Minecraft now, which I've literally started half a year ago. And the problem with like being good at video games is that if you're good at video games, you get how do I say this in a kind way? You get negated by basically being nerfed. Basically, for example, as an example, the Minecraft Championship. It's easier to play the Minecraft Championship and get invited if you're bad at the game because there's a lot of good players. And if you're good at the game, it's really hard to put you in, and that have to get like two worser people to make sure you're balanced, aka balancing for certain games and certain events. Because I'm very good at games, I get balanced a lot, and I get very frustrated because they'll put me with like. Let's just, as an example, that put me with two people who have never played Minecraft before. Then there's just no way to
Right.
win the event. There's just no way. I can't do that, you know? So it's like for balancing. So basically, I will probably get like top 5, and they'll get bottom 40, and then we'll be like 20th. You got what I mean? It's like the balancing thing.
You gotta smurf IRL.
Yeah,
You know?
that's just
Yeah,
I
you can't
guess.
smurf. It's really hard. You can't smurf IRL.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically why it's just annoying to be good at games. So
I
I
mean-
haven't been playing Minecraft at all to get worse.
You could always.
Wow.
That's
Huh.
serious. I've been playing Minecraft 2 months.
No,
I'm
I
trying to
believe-
get worse. I'm really trying to get worse.
Okay, but like outside of the professional gaming sphere, being good at video games is good, right? Because you're like
No, it's also annoying because like when all your friends are a little worse. I mean, I guess it's fun to like, oh, you know, you carry them or you get like 20 bomb in Fortnite, and then your friends are like, oh, yeah, you know, cool and all. But it's more fun like when you get to like be more similar skill level, so you get to like hang out and have fun and just spend time together, you know? Because sometimes like
yeah.
you got what I mean? Because like otherwise, for example, I go in a battle and I kill 2 people, and then you come and then you're already too late, and you're like, oh nice, you haven't even done anything. Like hello, it's a team game.
I mean I suffer that whenever I'm playing Fortnite, and I just
Yeah, you
like
get what I
you know
mean?
like kill all the squads and my friends kill
Yeah.
no
Oh,
one.
Oh yeah, I
It's
forgot
like-
about I forgot
really
to
good
say
at the
this
game.
too. Well, another. I used to be a professional Fortnite player as well. In 2018, I made over 10,000 on that game.
That's
And I
crazy.
made
Wow.
DreamHack finals in Sweden and 2 times semi-finalist,
Wow.
which is top 33 of the world.
But you don't play Fortnite anymore.
No, that was in 2020.
That's over
Chapter 2,
now.
season 1.
Why would you
That's-
stop at the top of your game? It's like
Yeah,
It's like if
what
Mike
happened?
I
Tyson
stopped when I
retired
hit
in the 90s.
semi-finals, by the way. I stopped at a high peak as well. I stopped
But-
when I hit
But
semi-finals.
why stop there? Why didn't you go forward to be like the best Fortnite player?
Because I couldn't find a trio. I was too good, and I couldn't find teammates.
That was it.
I quit. Yeah, I quit.
Oh, there's
I
no
couldn't
friends.
be
You're just
bothered,
like,
dude.
fuck this, I'm out.
I couldn't be bothered.
You're not like playing like solos or anything like that. You're like, if I don't have a trio,
No.
I'm not playing Fortnite anymore.
There was no solos at the time. There was only trios and duos.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The solos already ended. That's where I made the most money from solos, obviously, because then I don't have to get a trio. It's all so sad, but it's true.
Damn. Wow. I didn't. I didn't
But
have
yeah,
a trio.
that's
Was
why
so
I
important.
dislike being good at video games.
Wow, that's so interesting because I've never been in the professional gaming sphere, so I've like never even thought about
I mean,
how
not even
being too
professional.
good is
Like, It's not
Okay.
even professional, you know. But for example, Overwatch, I just played it, and I literally
Well,
carried Banjo.
I
who
mean,
played
yeah,
Overwatch like
after-
every single day for like 1
Okay,
million
I
hours.
mean, I'm not bad. Like I was doing good. I was just trying to be
No,
nice
you
to you
were
when
horrible.
I said
You were
okay, here's the deal. You're really good. When I said you were carrying, I was just trying to be nice, and now you're kind of like coming
Yeah,
at me. and I
yeah,
don't really super
yeah,
appreciate
yeah, yeah.
that.
I was 20-0. You were 0-20. Okay.
Okay.
Shut.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm
Drama.
kidding.
You know what?
Hey now.
I love you, Banjo.
Hop
I'm
on,
kidding,
hop on
I'm kidding.
Fortnite right now. Hop on
Switch
Fortnite.
it to
What do you
Fortnite
want?
stream.
We're gonna
Switch
switch
to a
to a
gaming stream.
Fortnite stream.
Yeah, we're just doing a Fortnite squad now. Let's...
You know what, Slushy?
Yeah,
Hop on your tricycle right now. We're taking this to the streets.
Tricycle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And Donuts, haven't you played Fortnite as well? I see you play Fortnite
Yeah,
sometimes.
I've played Fortnite here and there. I've never really dedicated myself to it though. I kind of want to because it looks really fun when you get like a good team together, you know.
Right here. Right
You
here.
like the game?
Actually, wait,
Right
that's
here.
not true. I had dedicated myself once to it a long time ago, back when I was okay, Donuts the man, the normie. I
the
did have
normie.
a team that I got really good with, but yeah, now since then, that was like way back in like 2020 though, so it's been a while.
Oh, that was literally what yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Mm.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
now
like,
I'm rusty. I haven't been good at a video game for a long time. I used to
Have-
be. I
Yeah,
used to be good at shooters. Like you know, Halo was like my heyday. You know, like I played a lot of like Halo 3. You know, like I was super good at that.
I was never one for the Halo games or any of
Yeah.
the gun games.
Mm.
When I was little, I was like Nintendo family through and through. No guns
Oh, yeah.
whatsoever.
Nintendo. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, there's guns in Nintendo. There's like Splatoon.
Okay, well, yeah, but like not to the
I
degree.
know. I'm
of-
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
So what? Like I think like the first gun game I played was Fortnite. Like, and that was like the transition from like PG family friendly games over to gun games. And that was and now I still really only play Fortnite. So it hasn't really changed since I started.
We love Fortnite.
Did you guys
It's
see
a good
the classic mode or whatever that came out?
OG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, OG. I haven't tried that yet. I haven't played.
Actually,
I-
that's perfect for you, Slushy. That's literally exactly back from like your heyday.
Yeah. I was
No,
gonna
no, no.
say,
I
Slushy.
already played my time. My time was Chapter 2, Season
time is
1 to
back.
Chapter 2, Season 10.
You can
And that
always
already
come
happened.
back.
That already happened.
Your time
Sadly.
is back. This is your time is back. This is your calling.
We're back.
Yeah.
This is the calling. Let's
Yeah.
go. Maybe I just like get. Funnily enough, when Banjo and Harvey invited me to play some Fortnite, then I played a tournament right after, and I actually qualified
What?
to the
What?
finals immediately. It was like top 1,000
Okay,
or something
okay,
that qualified.
okay. Here's the thing. You have to
I
use-
haven't played for
Slushy,
4 years.
Slushy, hear me out. I really hear me out here.
Yeah.
You have to use your power for good, just like Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. If you're gonna be in all these tournaments, all these giant like Twitch spaces, you gotta represent the furry community. You gotta show us that we're the best community, we're the best fandom on the internet.
Hell yeah, of course.
Is that the,
That's what we try to do.
plan to like
That's my
represent the
plan.
furry fandom?
Yeah, I've been doing that for a while now. I don't talk about it often because I don't like want attention for it because I don't really. How do I say this in a nice way? I don't really want unnecessary attention for doing something that I want myself from my heart. That makes any sense?
Yeah. You're not just.
I don't care if no one knows me. As long as I get to show the world how amazing the furry community is and how kind these amazing people are in this incredible community. It's just, it makes me speechless, man. Like, I've been in this community for like 10 years and oh, this crunchy audio.
Crunchy audio.
Don't know why.
Crunchy.
Is that me?
Hold on, let me unmute stream.
Test.
Audio got silly.
Where's the
Is my
Test,
mic
test,
crunchy?
test.
Is everything crunchy?
chat? Who's
That's
I don't
crunchy?
know.
Who's
It's mine. I don't know. Is it mine?
who's crunching around here?
Guys,
It's back now.
Chat is just
Okay, we're good.
collectively
Back?
gaslighting us.
Yeah, guys,
Just
chat.
gaslighting.
What's your
There's
problem?
nothing going on.
Yeah, I think
Messed
that's
up,
really
guys.
Cool. I think that like in the next like 5 to 10 years, I think that there's gonna be like I think that furry is gonna be way bigger, and I think that Slushy I think you're a great representative of the fandom. I think that you're a good bean. You know, you're a good bean.
Yeah, Slushy, we need you to be our ninja. All right.
Yeah, you
Yay!
do.
Yeah.
Just don't do the
We need you-
stupid low taper fade thing. I can't handle that anymore.
Oh my god.
No, do
Don't
it.
worry,
Slushy,
don't worry. I'm not gonna
Get a low
be. I'm
taper
not.
fade. Get a low
Listen,
taper fade.
I'll make sure to not do anything cringe. Like the upcoming TwitchCon, there's gonna be like some live events. And then during those live events, eventually I might get a fursuit, and during those live events, I will bring the fursuit, kind of like Sonic Fox does. I actually got it from him after we played the Twitch Rivals House of Nightmares tournament together. After that, I was like, damn, that's so cool. I want to do that too. I want to show the world, you know, like so cute, fluffy, furry, cute.
But now the question is, are you gonna actually play the tournaments in fursuit, or are you just gonna have them there?
Oh no, I'm just gonna have it like on my side. I'll like have it on.
You gotta
during
practice.
The
You gotta practice
representation.
having it on.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna do like I'll like
so
have it on
good.
when I get on the stage, and then put it on the side, and then maybe put it on afterwards, like the final few minutes of the tournament, like a final shot or something,
I'm just
like
gonna
the final
say,
moment.
If you're just like wiping the floor with everybody, and like the camera like cuts to your webcam, and you just
It just pans you and something. Yeah, the head
It'd
on.
be
Just like a
so
fursuit,
funny.
just like a fucking fur head.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Just like
That
the
would-
salute in the camera.
That'd make for such good clips.
Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. I'll definitely try and remind that.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
gotta do
when my
it.
mic cut off, what I was saying basically, like I'm extremely happy to be representing the furry community, and I really trying my best. I don't want any attention for it. That's why you might have not heard me talk about it at all, because I never talk about it on stream. I never talk about it outside of stream. I never really like, how do I say it? I never really like care to talk about it because it's for me, it's for the community. It's not something that I want to gain out of. You got what I mean? I just
Yeah.
want to be there for the community and show the good side of this furry fandom, and it's speechless.
I don't know.
Amazing
Get that
community.
back, you know. Friggin'.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
and
get
honestly,
that
the
money.
smiles on my face, the smiles that I see in people their faces just makes me so happy, and it's more than
Aw.
enough. Like,
The fluffy smiles on the silly.
and especially
snaps.
when people like make clips like at the Twitch Rivals events and stuff, and then it's just a big furry head. That'd be so funny.
You
Yeah.
Well, you know what you should do? You should get a big shirt that says Slushie the Pro Gamer, and I'll buy that right away. And I'll just it's like
Yeah.
participating in Twitch Rivals right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That
So
would
wait,
be
hold
awesome.
on. Catch me up here. What is Twitch Rivals? I don't actually understand what that is.
Basically, it's a invitational event where content creators of all genres get together to play a certain tournament or a specific tournament, and then they invite like some different genres to make it like a little bit more versatile. So basically, it's just a tournament, with 100,000
Okay.
prize pool every single time, most of the time, and that's basically it. It's all for content,
how often is
obviously.
it?
It's like once a month or maybe
Holy
twice a
crap.
month. It
Wow.
depends. It depends. But usually, like for example, if there's like a Rust event, I don't play that because I don't stream Rust. I don't care about Rust at all. But if there's like a Minecraft event or like a Roblox Dress to Impress or something, sure, I'll play it.
Yeah.
I was gonna
All I
say
have
I
to
should
do is
do that.
message
I'm pretty,
my
I'm good at video
manager.
games. I can do
I
it.
just
Yeah.
like message my
Yeah,
manager
you
and
should
be
do
like,
it,
hey,
Donna.
can I play? And that he's like, yeah, sure, I got you. And then
Yeah. I mean,
I play.
how did you like first get into doing all of these like Twitch rivals?
I got invited.
You just got invited. Just someone was like, hey.
No, okay. Fun
You.
story. I haven't told anyone this, chat.
Oh.
I'm the replacement of Buff Pup.
Oh, I know Buff Pup.
Buff Pup was the person who was supposed to represent the furry community, but Buff Pup doesn't want to show her face on camera, so Buff Pup said no, and then they got me instead.
No
Wow.
way.
They told me that.
That's crazy.
It was cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Damn.
So then at the convention, they were like, yeah, Buff Pup doesn't want to show their face, so you can do it. I was like, sure. I'll take the opportunity. Hell yeah.
that's a damn good opportunity right there.
Yeah, plus I'm like 100% furry. Buff Pup is like 50-50, like the werewolf /
Yeah.
human, blood moon kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool. I love it.
Yeah.
And we all know Buff Pup is a furry, obviously, but it's like a 50-50. It's not like 100% furry.
Yeah. And speaking about that, Slushie, how did you first get into the fandom? Like, how did you like make your persona?
How did I make my persona?
What was your like inspiration when you saw the furry fandom? You're like, oh, I totally want to be one. Like, because now you're
okay,
here.
so those are two different questions. Okay. So which one first? Okay, so how I made my persona? So basically, I had an old persona. It was named. I was still named Slushie. It was a dinosaur, like an actual dinosaur, a raptor.
Yeah.
No one
Hell
knows
yeah.
about this. but I had a raptor dinosaur with a huge tail, and it was actually blue
Yeah.
and
Hearing this
red.
donuts?
Donuts
Yeah.
is
It was blue
loving
and red.
this right now.
This was like 7 years ago, by the way, or
Tell
10
me you
years
have
ago.
pictures. Tell me you have pictures.
I do not. It's so old. It's
Aw.
so old. I'm sorry. It's gone. It
Oh,
was on my
wow.
old phone.
Donuts just starts
It was
crying.
at the time where we had Animo, if anyone remembers that. Animo?
Oh.
Animo. That's where we were, where we were on that site. It was awesome. But yeah, I had a
Okay.
red and blue persona named Slushie, and obviously Slushie is red and blue. Like if you go into the store or like your snack bar, you have like
Oh,
Slushie
it's based
machines
off like
with
the
blue
actual
and red.
drink?
Yeah. And then eventually, when I became more indulgent into the furry community, I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!" And my persona was like very outdated. So I wanted something new, something I liked, and my favorite colors were at the time purple and pink. So I was like, "Oh my god, I want something new!" And so I started designing some cool stuff.
That's awesome.
And I didn't want to have red and blue anymore. And then I thought of an idea: red and blue makes purple. Combined.
Oh my
So
god!
it has the
Whoa!
lore.
It's
The
never been done
lore.
before.
That's crazy.
The Lord. So yeah, when I go to the store, the snack bar, I always ask for a slushie that is like blue and red, and then mix it, and that becomes purple.
Oh.
There you go. That's how I'm purple. My second soda.
Wow.
That's really cute. Actually.
And my main soda now.
That's
Damn.
really cute, dude. How did you? So that's how you came up with the name Slushie?
No. That's how I came with the persona.
Oh, well, yeah.
I came up with the
it's
name
both-
Slushie.
was-
How I came up with the name Slushie is just because I like to drink slushies. Like that.
It's just all based around
Yeah.
slushies.
Yeah.
This wondrous drink.
Kind of how I
Yeah.
came up with donuts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you just like
You
donuts?
just saw some donuts. You're like, I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good name.
That's
Yeah.
how that's how I come
Yeah.
up with all my persona names are just like albums that I like. I'm like, if
Yeah,
you ever seen JoJo's Bizarre
Banjo.
Adventure, that's what the creator of that anime does.
How about Harvey just plays the banjo, has a slushie, and maybe a donut as a snack?
Eating
you
some
know?
donuts.
Dude,
Yeah.
He has
Slushy-
this guy
we're
has
kinda,
it all.
We're kind of two peas in a pod.
Harvey literally
actually.
has a drink, me, a snack, donuts, and then a flipping
Yeah.
banjo to play on.
Instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, let's all play with banjo now. Make like a song. Let's write a new song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't play with Banjo. Banjo plays with you, okay?
Damn. Okay.
Sounds okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slushy.
Yeah.
We're kind of two peas in a pod, because like when did we first meet? Was it, if I remember correctly, wasn't it a Backrooms video that we met on?
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it? Was snowy?
Yeah, it was like everybody back then. It was like
How
Yeah.
long ago was
Everyone was in the
this?
back rooms
Monty.
and had made like a video or something
It
about.
was, I believe it was from Rail the Protogen, and it was like,
Oh
everybody-
yeah, I remember.
It was crazy because like it was like I had only been doing content creation for the furry fandom for a few months at that point.
No, we've been doing it for the same time, by the way. We started around the same time.
Did we really? That's so
When did
crazy.
you guys start?
Yeah, we all started at the same. We both started at the same time, and funnily enough, we also hit partner at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, like I said, two peas in a pod. We definitely have a very
Yeah.
similar trajectory. Cool stuff.
The difference is you're blue and I'm pink.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like Romeo and Juliet. You're from different
Yeah, like,
families.
literally.
you can never be together in the same room.
Yeah.
You're blue and I'm pink. It
I
wouldn't
gotta
work.
keep up though. You're making me wanna work harder. I gotta start putting more stuff out. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my big motivation. Be better than Slushy.
That's,
Damn.
That's
Oh,
also.
here we go.
I
We
just
got
want
the
you to know that's
competition.
also my motivation as well.
Yeah.
I think-
What these motivations?
Down with slushy.
Dude, the funny thing is, I want you to be better than me. I want you to do good. I care about
Oh,
you.
now it's not
in
as
this.
good. No, I don't want
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Now it's what I like. I don't
That
even.
was ruined.
You.
Now you're being too
No, I'm
like
gonna
nice
be
about
better
it.
than you. I'm gonna be better than. No,
You need to fight back,
usually
Slushy.
when people be like, oh, I want to be just like your, oh, I want to be, my motivation to be better than you. That's good. That's good. I want you to be better than me. I want you to grow. I want you to have fun. I want you to be you. And like the thing is, what does it harm? There's so many like incredible creators out there, and there's so much like
Oh my God.
content to be created in this atmosphere.
Yeah, dude.
It's just incredible,
The
you know. Like,
furry fandom is so creative, and the creators are just like so passionate about like everything that everyone is doing in the fandom. I love it. I love this fandom so much. It's so creative.
Yeah. Now, do you guys think there will ever be a like mainstream like furry streamer where like both like furries and like normies watch together and then they have like a bajillion viewers? Do you guys think that would ever happen, or
maybe
are
I
we,
can
like,
make it
always been
happen. Like
neglected?
I've talked to Twitch about a few things.
Yeah.
I'm hosting VR events for Twitch very
Oh.
soon. We're working on
nice.
that.
That's
And
cool.
then basically at Twitch Rivals, there's always like a cast, and it has like around 30 to 40,000 viewers, and there's like a cast. Most of the time, the cast, it works kind of the same like with OK Donuts. It's kind of the same. You just play, and then they can like ask you to cast, basically.
Right.
It's kind of the same how it works with Twitch Rivals, and then they'll be like, hey, you want to cast? You know?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll
I,
cast.
I think that it would be really cool to have a mainstream like furry content creator, just because I feel
Yeah,
like
because I can make it happen. Because Kuriway, you probably don't know them. They're a Minecraft speedrunner that I've played a lot of Twitch Rivals events, and he just asked, "Hey, can I cast?" And they were like, "Sure."
But
Is
like,
it?
I feel like it would be cool because I feel like there's a lot of like misinformation that goes on about the furry fandom, and I think that having like a sort of a big representative could be really helpful, provided
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
responsible.
Yeah. Where's the Kai Cenat of the furry fandom?
I'd
Where
say-
are
I've
they?
been saying
I'm
that
right
for years.
here. It's okay. Dude.
Would you guys watch a furry guys in that?
Oh my god.
Like, that'd be hilarious.
I think it would
Dude,
be funny.
If I had the,
It would be funny.
like if like I or like someone had like money for it, like I feel like they could do such good streams for the furry fandom. Like, oh, I have so many ideas, but damn monetary restraints.
Money.
I
Yeah.
I put a decent amount of thought into this too, because like a lot of
Yeah?
other content creators, I've considered doing that myself. You know, trying to like really set my sights high and becoming that pillar of the community.
It's
and
hard.
I don't know as if it's obviously not
possible?
impossible, but like it's just really difficult because you got to look at the vast difference between the size of the biggest furry content creators and the biggest normie content creators, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Oh
gotta
yeah.
realize
You can tell
how
the difference immediately.
Much of a friggin' gap you have to bridge, right? Like if you
That's-
want to have a chance of like having that sort of platform as a furry, you know, it's a huge gap between like normies, like the biggest normie and the biggest furry.
That is a monumental gap. Like what? Like the
Yeah.
biggest normie
It's a
streamer
monumental.
Yeah.
dude.
averages
It's
like
like
3 or like 500,000 at sometimes,
Yeah.
and then biggest furry
Yep.
content creator maybe like 1,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like anywhere from like 1 to 3,000, I'd say.
Yeah.
not
big
even
furry-
3.
Yeah, like 3 on
yeah.
a good day. 3
I
on a
mean,
good
maybe
day.
Buff
like
Pup, but Buff Pup is like
Yeah.
50-50. You
Yeah.
got me? So that
Yeah,
doesn't,
see, like Buff Pup's like right in the like middle kind of.
because they're like normie and furry. You know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
So that's-
Ferality's following. Thanks,
Oh my
Ferality.
god.
Rally, yo.
I love Ferality.
Wait. I love Ferality too.
Can I just
Man.
say my theory for what is the most likely case that like a mainstream furry creator occurs? I think the most likely case for that is if like some celebrity's child ends up being a furry sometime in the future and they start
Oh my
streaming or
God, and
something.
then,
I think that'll
oh.
be the one. I think that's the easiest route to that
I
happening.
actually totally agree. I've kind of ruminated on the idea of like Timothy Chalamet coming out as like a furry, you know, and then like he'd have it set. Are you kidding? If he came out as a furry, everybody would love furries all of a
Exactly.
That's his
sudden.
persona.
We're just waiting for
Yeah.
like
Oh.
one big
He's
person.
probably,
to
he's probably a
influence.
cat or something.
You think so? I
Yeah,
can see
he's
that.
definitely
I can see a
he's
cat.
definitely like a cat or like an oddly attractive like rat.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
An oddly attractive rat.
Yeah.
What a funny description of it.
You all,
Oddly
you all
attractive
know what I'm
rat.
talking about when I say that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like we already have like big content creators like Odd One's Out who is a furry,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
he doesn't like
Doesn't,
make it
like,
as
Oh,
big
he
as
doesn't
everyone.
explicitly
He's
talk
not
about it
open
ever.
about it.
And
Yeah.
apparently Jaden Animations was at MFF in a fursuit.
It's amazing.
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
guys seen Jaden's
Incredible, I
fursuit?
love
And I didn't see him and I'm so mad about it, but apparently they're walking around in a fursuit of like Ari, their bird. And I can't believe they were there, and I'm because
Damn.
like Jaden's like one of my
Dude,
like
that-
favorite
dude,
YouTubers.
That would be like the oh my God, that opens a whole new world. They
know.
gotta do
I
something with that. That'd
know.
be so good for the community.
Jaden, if you're in
Because everyone
here,
loves
come on,
Jaden.
let's do this thing. Let's get on
Everyone
the
loves
cast.
Jaden. Like,
I think we're literally just waiting of like on one person of big influence to start like
Yeah,
promoting
yeah.
positive messages.
no,
about the
like
furry fandom.
I've talked to some influencers, and I've like they're super chill and cool with furries, and they genuinely are scared to open up. I'm not even joking, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say names, but there's so many close-sided furries in specific communities that don't want to talk about it.
It's just
At all.
because like it's
Can
so
you blame them?
widely
But I'm
hated.
scared.
It's
Yeah,
Like,
the stigma is very real
Yeah,
still.
the
You know, and
stigma's
it's
really
like,
bad.
yeah,
'Cause
and it's
I
like,
don't want to
it's
say
one of those things,
names,
like,
but
when
like these
you-
are like child like for how do I say this? They have like millions of followers and they don't say it. That could
Yeah.
could literally be the Kai Cenat, you know? Like what are
No.
you doing? This would be amazing for the community.
They just have to like gauge interest, because the problem is that if they do come as a furry, they're probably gonna sadly lose like a
That's
lot
so
of followers or
stupid.
subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
It'll be like a
dumb.
big, huge thing. Yeah. It'll be
But
stupid.
then they'll gain a bunch from the furry community, so it like balances out.
Yeah.
You get,
Yeah, it wouldn't balance up.
well, it
perfectly,
would.
but-
Yeah, it wouldn't be perfect, but it would. They would still get a new audience. Are you gonna show this
Yeah, dude,
photo?
I just wanted to show Jaden.
Jaden.
Wow.
Check out my.
That is
Yeah.
so
stream.
cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
they had wings as well, but I guess they weren't wearing it in that picture.
Yeah,
But yeah,
they're a
Dude,
bird with
I
like
can't
blue.
I love that. I love that fursuit.
How do people
Yeah.
find out, by the way?
I love
How do people
birds.
find out?
I guess word was spreading around, and then people just figured it out. Like that's like Ari, and
Didn't one of your
Wow.
friends get the opportunity to like go to dinner with them or something?
yeah, one of my friends went to dinner with Jaden as well at MFF. So
Hell yeah, that's
cool.
awesome.
I mean, an open letter to Jaden Animations. If you want to come on the BARQ, I mean, let's just say, you know what?
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be opposed.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I have so much to talk about, Jaden.
But yeah, there's so much room for this fandom to run in terms of like, not even.
Yeah.
mainstream,
I've been
just,
trying
like,
my best,
outside
but
of,
it's
like, the
hard, dude.
core.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Like
it's
even
tough.
like
Yeah.
like okay, so let me put it in perspective for you. So in the furry community, I might be like a decent size, but in anything else, we're really small creators. Like with like, and for us to be able to get into certain events or be able to like cast something or being able to like get out there on the big stage, like for example Game Awards or something, is very, very hard. Because to the furry community, we are like creators, you know, but to the outside, it's really hard to explain. But it was really hard. It's really hard to be able to
Yeah.
actually like push through, you
Yeah.
know.
I think a lot of people are scared of like what Donuts mentioned, how people will
Yeah.
just like they're scared of losing followers because it is a risk.
Exactly.
If you start talking about furries positively or just like talking
It's
about people who
sad.
are
That's the
furry.
sad part. Why I don't understand why that's the thing, but
It's
it is what
sad.
it is. I guess.
There's some.
Yeah.
I don't really understand
It's-
it either.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a thing. And going back to the huge war back in 2016 or 17 of the gamers versus furries, I mean,
Oh
we
my
have
god.
there is history there to be fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have yet to sign some kind of treaty.
We can rewrite history. I believe.
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, and then like not only in the like streaming and YouTube scene are there like a bunch of furry streamers that need to be get out there more, but also with like musicians. Like
Oh
recently,
my
at least,
God,
Russell
yes.
Buck has like grown widely in popularity. Like when I was at MFF, the line to his set was like super long. It was impossible to get in, which I love to see that now we are having like furry musicians that are like really getting their name out there and becoming popular.
Yeah, I love to
It
see
makes
that.
me super happy.
I-
Like
I-
seriously. Same for like Yonkagore, Ivy Coom,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like
Yes.
Kenny, Whispers,
Frisk.
Yeah.
Frisk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Frisk is so dude. Frisk is lovely.
Frisk is
Yeah,
amazing,
like,
dude.
All of them.
Frisk is
It's
so
like
chill.
I just
And
feel
then we
like
also have OK Donuts, you know, professional
yeah with
musician.
the
with
tail
your
song?
Can't forget about donuts.
Yeah. Working
Oh,
on a
do
few.
you-
Working on
oh.
a few more in the background right
Perfect.
now.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm excited.
I love your
Cool.
style.
Love to hear that.
Horizon.
It's so.
Are they? Wait.
Music, I
Let me
love
just ask.
music.
Let me just ask. Donuts. Are they related to tails?
Maybe.
You know
You'll have to wait and find
Uh,
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for the new Tail song.
Tail song 2, baby. Let's go.
Just keep going. Tail
Don-
song 2, 3, 4,
Donuts
5.
is gonna be in Wicked 2 with the tail song.
Oh my god. That'd be awesome.
But no, for real,
Yeah,
it is super cool to be seeing like furry streamers become more successful and being really accepted. I think furry music, like furries are so creative, and I just wish that we would be more acknowledged and taken more seriously just by like the general like internet population.
Yeah. Let's make
like-
it happen. Let's
well,
make it
like,
happen together.
Again, like the only way to really do that is by having like really big popular like furry content creators and stuff that are able to appeal to both the regular audience and the furry audience and have like an equal balance
Kai
between them.
Cenat's just gonna come out as a furry now. I'm
Dude,
manifesting.
yeah,
I'm really hoping to, because like I've seen a few like normie creators go to like a website like makeyourownpersona.com or something. Like, and a lot of big streamers have been doing that recently. And like
Everyone's
that's
getting
the first
interested.
step. That's
Everyone's
the
getting
first
interested.
step. Everyone wants to get on it, you know. And the
Yes,
same thing for
please.
like, for example, J-Slat. Their persona or character or
Yeah, quote unquote
mascot is
character.
literally a persona goat with custom clothing.
I feel
Like,
like I've
that is-
seen people that have made like J-Slap fursuits
in the
as well.
Yes, I know.
Maybe
So,
one's him. Maybe
if
he's doing
J-Slat
Jane
is a
animation.
furry, and they
J-Slat's-
finally come out, that will blow the internet.
That would
literally blow
actually
the
be crazy. That would because his audience definitely like is not fond of furries. I feel like.
No, but
No,
you
but I
know
feel
what?
like no. But because it's J-Slat, I feel like it's chill. Because J-Slat, like, you can't hate on him, even if he's a furry.
Here-
Like, J-Slat is just a chill guy like that, you know?
I feel like if let's say hypothetically Jay Shot's a furry and he comes out, I feel like if he starts to get like a fraction of his audience that are just like being like super hateful and just leaving, he wouldn't care. He's just like I don't need them to be part of my audience.
Yeah, he would not care whatsoever.
But yeah, I believe we can make it happen. We're gonna make the furry community great again.
Ludwig.
Yeah, the
Oh
Griffith
God.
says-
no. Hey.
Oh no! Anything but that. You
Joking,
blocked my
I'm
vote.
joking.
Let's talk politics.
The Grippler said, "I don't think you needed influencers." You're absolutely right. We can do it from the inside. It's gonna be me. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the
Let's
confidence.
go.
I'm here for it.
Dude, please
Dude,
be
No,
the
I believe that
I'm gonna
like
dye my hair blue.
oh my god.
I mean, you already have
anyone-
bullets,
Oh my God.
You're
this goes
right.
for
I'm
you,
already
Donuts.
blue. It's already started.
No low taper fade. I'm done. We're done with it.
No, get the low taper fade in
Yeah, get it.
there.
What if I get my
Oh my
hood like low
God.
taper? You know, like I get my hood like
Guys,
covered.
maybe the furry fandom shouldn't be mainstream.
No, take this back actually. I mean, it is nice having as niche as it is. Like we're just so like tightly knit, which I find
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, when people say take the furry fandom mainstream, there's a lot of pushback, and I think that some people, like, I get where some people are coming from, but like when I say take the furry fandom mainstream, I mostly mean like there should be like a few like at least popular content creators just to clear up. Like, I feel like it would do really good at like clearing up like the hate. Like when I was in high school, if you went into a Discord server and you even had a furry profile picture, you'd get like at least 2 or 3 people.
Oh, you got bullied.
Yeah.
Just like
I remember.
hating
Yeah.
I don't get that, dude.
That
But
happened to
that's
me.
obviously it doesn't happen anymore. Luckily, like at least as far as I know, it doesn't happen anymore.
I mean, who knows? I mean, like, I would say to all the kids, but you know, it's 18 plus. But like, I feel like everyone still has like same experiences when they were younger, where it's like, when you're starting to realize you're a furry, but then like all your friends are like kind of against it. Because I remember, like, even just playing Fortnite, like I would use the like dire skin or like hybrid. And and whenever I'd use them, my friends would be like, "Ew, dude, why are you wearing that skin? What, are you like a furry or something?" And I'm like, "No, I just think it's a cool skin."
I was, like,
oh my gosh, that
embarrassed.
reminds me of
I was
something.
embarrassed to say I was a furry.
Yeah.
There
What's
was
up,
a
Slushie?
person named El Cono Loco, one of the biggest Spanish Minecraft streamers in the world, and I met them yesterday during a tournament that I got invited to, and you know what happened? That person had a husky skin, and I came over to him, and I didn't know who they were at the time. So I was like, "Hey, you know, let's make it through. We're gonna survive." And then I were like, then I asked him, "Yo, I love I love the Minecraft skin because it was like a husky with like, a cute, like snoot and all that." And then he said like, because he's Spanish. He's Spanish accent. He's like, I'm not a furry. I really like huskies. I really love husky. I'm not a furry." That's such a lie, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, he's capping. And then I went to his Twitch, and then it had like a furry profile picture, everything furry, and then he just says he's not a furry. And he has like 10,000 viewers, and I was like, why would you hide that? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodsky Shep made
That's
a
crazy.
point that I do kind of like that the furry being unanimous with being tolerant and LGBTQ plus is good, because if furry gets super mainstream, you'll get more non-inclusive people in there. Yeah, but I think the thing with like furry spaces is we kind of naturally, as a community, filter those people out one way or another. And I think a lot of like for me personally, I want the furry I want furry to be not. I don't want it to be mainstream. I want like I was saying.
No, not
there should be, like,
mainstream.
a
No.
popular content creator, somebody who's like speaking to a broader audience and just like getting rid of some of the stigma and
Yeah,
like,
just
the
like the
implications
good
that
side
come
of the
with it.
community,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of bad acts, and this happens in any community. But just because in the furry community there's a few bad acts, and it happens on the news and stuff, like, oh, furry did this, furry blah blah blah, and then parents or people who watch the news are like, well, I guess every furry does that. No, absolutely not. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what the problem is. And that's why it would be nice to have not a mainstream, just someone, and that's what like all these incredibly amazing content creators do. And even if you're a content creator, small, big, large, it doesn't matter. You're also doing your part, showing the creativity. This community is amazing. Keep doing what you're doing. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
It's like
All the little bits help. Like, keep doing what you're doing. And
yeah, again, just I've said this stream before, but it's just called the like power of bad, where it's like anything bad will always outweigh the like power of good. Where it's like, let's say you're like going into a restaurant and you had a bad time there, and you would usually or more regularly leave a bad review than it would be if you went in and had a good experience and leave a good review. Like, it's just much
so
more
let's
common.
just say every
Yeah.
3 good things negates 1 bad thing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Which is
Yeah.
a problem because the bad parts of the fandom are like really bad. But
Yeah, they're
then
really
we
bad.
do a lot of good parts. We're like we do a ton of like charity events, and we're just like super inclusive in general and welcoming to all. But obviously the bad parts are just gonna be put out there to the news. And
Yeah.
And it's just sad because, like, for example, with VFur, Remember Donuts, we raised over
Yeah.
30,000.
damn,
Over
really?
30,000 for charity. It was absolutely incredible. It makes me so happy to see.
That's
like, Really, it brings
awesome.
tears into my eyes. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. Wow.
And like those are like the good things, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's incredible.
Yeah, and then
but then like one furry does some kind of crazy stunt that's like cancelable, and then
yeah, kind
everybody
of.
Dude, it's just so
such
sad.
it.
Oh,
Hello.
you cut out.
Oh,
Harvey crashed.
Harvey's
Harvey crashed.
crashing. Harvey's crashing.
Bye,
yeah.
Harvey.
Bye, Harvey.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, am I back? Am I
Oh,
back? Oh,
oh.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you're
I
back.
guess
Not
my
yet.
Oh,
Ah!
you disappeared.
Where'd I go?
Guys, can we get Rip Harvey in chat? This is so sad.
Rip
Harvey.
carry on with that. Let me just fix this.
Oh,
real
wait,
quick.
no,
Okay, there we
you're
go.
Here, you're here.
Hello. All right, my internet just cut out for a sec.
Welcome back.
What was I saying? I forgot. I
You were talking about how you get like one furry who does something really bad and it gets taken up by the mainstream, like
Oh,
very
yeah.
negative mainstream attention, and it kind of sours the
Yeah.
reputation for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Look,
One thing I did forget to answer earlier. I forgot how I became a furry. How I got
Oh,
into
yes,
the
yes.
fandom. I forgot. My
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
I have fishy. My brain. I like fish.
Oh, good. Let's hear the
I
story.
like fish. So I got into the furry community. I mean, obviously, there was a lot of TV shows back in the day, right? Like DuckTales, the Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes, Sonic the Hedgehog, My Little Pony.
Oh yeah.
What else? I mean, yeah, there's a few examples. I used to watch all those shows and I loved them. The cute little animalistic characters, anthropomorphic characters, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's so adorable and cute and like it's just amazing. And I think throughout that period of my childhood, when I was watching all those like shows and series and you know, then I was like, I didn't know what a furry was, you know, obviously. I didn't know. I didn't know anything about that.
Mhm.
Then I had a friend who showed me like a similar character to like, let's say Nick Wilde from like Zootopia, like a similar
Yeah.
character. And he showed me that and I was like, yo, that's so cool. Is it like from a Disney movie? That's what I said. And then he was like, no, this is mine. I was like, whoa, what? That's yours? No
Oh.
way. How is that yours? And he was like, oh, this is my character. This is my persona. And then I was like, what is a persona? I was like 9, I think, or 10. I was like, what is
Damn.
a persona?
Got an early.
And then he was like, oh yeah, there are these like fuzzy, cute little furry characters, and like it's adorable, and they're like super fluffy, and I was like, oh.
And then-
Yeah, that basically.
And then from
I
that,
made a yeah.
you chose to be a
that's it.
dinosaur.
Yeah, then I was like on a dinosaur because I really like.
Were you like
In
big into
general-
like Jurassic Park and stuff?
Jurassic Park was very fun too, but mainly just like a mix of a dinosaur and a raptor,
That's so cool.
You'll never guess.
like animatronics.
I
and
love
all that.
dinosaur sonas.
You'll never guess
They're
what my
really
first
cool.
persona was.
But I feel like that's like the main thing how people get into the furry community. Like back in the day, like there's so many like you don't think about it too often, but there's a lot of shows that have been like involved
yeah.
with anthropomorphic. Like I
Sleeper
said earlier,
Agent.
DuckTales, Animatronics, Tiny Toons, Sonic the Hedgehog, My Little Pony, Looney Tunes, even like one of the most like
Yeah,
Bugs Bunny, Everyone knows Bugs, Lola Bunny.
Okay. All right.
Lola Bunny.
Calm down. All right, now.
Space Jam, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Fish. I love Fish. I love Fish.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I told my story about how I got into the fandom last stream. It was through certain pictures of anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah.
Why the
like
hell is
to,
Banjo doing that? Why?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Explain. I'm listening.
No, I don't really want to say it again, but let's just say you know the Pokemon Incineroar.
Smash. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's okay. There
Hey,
you go.
at least I'm honest.
You proved my
okay?
point. You proved my point. I found a certain photo of him on Google Images, and then
Oh yeah. You know what? That's something I would do.
I went down the rabbit hole. And
Oh.
yay! I didn't find it in an innocent way.
I found it in the innocent way. I mean,
Lucky you. Yeah. And then after that,
don't worry. Eventually, I found some
Yeah?
stuff, but that was like 3 years later.
well, everyone finds the
Obviously.
stuff eventually.
My kind of furry awakening character was the god form of Azrael from Undertale. Like it wasn't
my
even like the
God.
sprite in game. I found art of him one day, and I was just like, oh, so this is what love feels like.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
really,
And then also like, dude, yes. Like Lucario, all the Pokemon like Lucario, Zeraora, Sprigita, Tito, Braixen, like all these like,
There's so many.
like Pokemon is actually kind of like
Pokemon?
semi-furry. Like now I think about it.
I
That's-
honestly
yeah.
am curious. Like, I want someone to do a study, like, what amount of furries are like a direct result of Pokemon existing.
That, like at least
it's-
over 300.
At
No,
least.
actually, that kind of happened to me because when I think I was like 13 when I was like starting to like figure myself out. I was a huge Pokemon fan, and my friend thought it'd be a good idea to like draw me a like Pokemon OC.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Pokesonas, dude.
Yeah,
Yes, those are
and
like, oh my god, yes.
I forget exactly what it was, but I was like some kind of like fire lion or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is
Fire?
really cool.
Ooh,
And-
Typhlosion, maybe. It has like fire
yeah.
on the back.
No, it was like it was like fire
Arcanine?
main or something like that. No, I don't know exactly what I kind of remember it, but after they
Zeraora,
did
good
that,
one for orange.
I was like looking at it and I'm like, I really like this, and I think I made it my like profile picture, and then after that is also when I kind of started diving deeper into it because I was like, well, I like this Pokemon Sona, like I wonder if I could have like my own my own animal Sona.
Yeah.
You could be a fluffy little princess too.
Yeah,
Yay.
because I was also just like when I was younger, I was also just like huge into like role playing. Like I would role play like warrior cats and My Little Pony
Yes,
characters,
I love roleplay.
and it was like my whole childhood, and I still think back to it like every day because
Yeah. See,
it was fun. But I feel like all the other kids in the playground probably thought I was really weird, but I thought it was so much fun.
That's the most important thing. As long as you have fun, you know.
Yeah, I had a blast.
It's important to have fun.
That's
Ah.
true. That's facts. If you're not having fun, what's the point?
Yeah, it's important to have fun, be yourself, love yourself. You're beautiful just the way you are, and like don't let anyone else like ruin your mood just because they don't like furries. Like just ignore it.
That's facts. There's always
Yeah.
okay, even like no matter like in every world, no world is gonna be ideal. In every single world, you're always gonna have people that just hate on you for no reason. Just focus on.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet. I forget who I saw this from, but there's a tweet. It was talking about how you should focus on spaces where you're accepted rather than spaces where you're not. And I think that's really true. You're never gonna please everyone, so just be yourself and surround yourself with the people who accept you for who you are and who make you happy and who enable you to be the best person you feel you can be. And I think that the furry fandom embodies that in so many unique and different ways and just really special ways, honestly.
Yeah, like donuts.
Yeah, like donuts. He embodies.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Sorry, I missed it.
We were just talking about tails.
He was having
Oh,
a
Tails.
okay,
We were talking about
yeah.
tails. Yeah.
Yeah, something
Talk
you,
about
you can get
Slushie's
behind.
tail and how I'm gonna grab it and then
Yeah,
helicopter
you
it
want to
around.
grab my tail. You want to grab my tail.
Can
Look
I
how
I'm
long
gonna
it is. Look how
expose
big it
Donut.
is.
It's so long.
I was trying to play.
Damn.
I was playing with Donut's tail.
Look at his tail.
I was playing
It's
with
so
Donut's
squishy.
tail while we were doing skits. Oh my god. It's like a lemur tail.
To all the
Donut's
audio
one of the lemur
listeners,
tail, remember
Slushie's shaking her tail.
Yeah,
Into the
look at
camera.
that.
I'm
It's
shaking
so
my tail
Just
for you.
imagine it.
That's fantastic.
I was trying to play with
Um,
Donut's tail when we were recording some skits, and he turned his tail off and said, "Banjo, I hate you, and you will not be playing with my tail."
Yeah, I was
cried.
there.
I was crying in the
I was
corner,
there.
and
Do you
Donut
wanna-
was like,
do you wanna know
"You're
why?
crying."
It's
What?
because you say tell instead of tail. That's a forbidden
Ooh,
pronunciation.
true.
Okay, well,
You
I'm
can't say
sorry, I'm from the
tails.
East
That's
Coast.
a
Wait,
Sonic
how do you say
character.
it? Tail?
Tail, not tell. You can't. You don't say
Tail.
tell.
No, but that's a
Tail.
Sonic
Tail.
character from the
Tail.
Tails. From
Gotta
Sonic.
roll that L. Tail.
that didn't work out quite so well.
Yeah. I have a question for all of you guys here. Growing up, did you guys like have any friends that were like super against furries and kind of like stopped you from like being yourself?
Yes.
I feel like everyone
Yeah, I
had
think everyone
like at
did.
least
Yeah.
one friend, like a minimum.
Uh-huh.
My entire
'Cause
friend
I-
group was like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. I feel like it's like back in our day, like okay, now we sound old.
Dude, we're
Back
like
in my day,
we're not that
You know,
old.
like-
Back in my day, 2006.
oh my
Because
gosh.
like, well,
don't
because
make-
I don't think I ever told the story, but like I told you about how I used to be a normie, but I never
Yeah.
told you about my transition.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna
to
ask you
being a
about this
snake
actually.
person.
I'm very interested.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, because I received a lot of backlash. Actually, it was like a
Oh,
really
no.
really stressful and like anxiety-inducing time because I started in secret while I was also being a normie streamer. I in secret started another OK Donuts channel
Like
where
Batman.
I did my VRC streams, and that's where they started. And then one day, I don't remember how they figured it out, but one of my normie fans found my furry channel.
No way.
And
Oh.
I like freaked out and I banned them.
Oh. Were they like being
And so-
negative?
You know what? I feel that. Yeah.
Well, they were. It was a couple of them who found me because like when one person found me, they like started
just-
sending the link over, and it happened to be the people who were the most toxic in my prior community,
Oh.
and they were like part of the reason I started a new channel in secret because like I didn't want them to find me, you know. And so
Yeah.
when they found me. And they started going off and chat about me being a furry and everything. It was like my worst nightmare come true. And I was like, nope, not putting up with this. I'm happy. I'm banning you. Bye. And yeah, and that obviously led to them going to my old community and then spreading the word that I was apparently like abandoning everybody, and it worked.
Oh my
They, like-
god.
They like got my whole
What?
community, the whole old community turned on me.
Wait,
even though,
what?
yeah,
What?
and it was really scary and stressful.
That
That
must
was
have
like
been
week
so
2
stressful.
of being the snake. That was like week 2 of being the snake. Yeah.
That's
Oh my gosh, that's so much stress to
Yeah,
to comprehend. I'm so sorry. Whoa.
Wow. I know that I kind of think I know what that feels like because I've been in like large communities where there's been something similar to that happens, and I've been sort of in a leadership position, and it's like the worst feeling in the world.
It really is. I feel I wish I could help, but obviously it already happened in the
Yeah.
past.
Well,
but
I've made my peace with it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
now.
that's good.
yeah.
That's
How did you like get over it? Because did you?
'Cause that's very difficult. Like
Well, I
getting
had
over
to,
those
I
things.
had to. Yeah, it was tough because it was like that old community was like my whole world, and when it feels like the
Yeah.
whole world
exactly.
is turning on you, and like suddenly you're enemy of the state, and it's like it's this terrible feeling, because you feel like you're homeless. You like
Yeah,
it's like all
like-
these people you used to like talk with every day and you used to like confide in, suddenly you have nothing. And for a while, that's how it felt until eventually, you know, I just kept my head down and I kept doing the furry thing, and this community rose up around me instead and replaced the old one. And honestly, this one's a million times better than the last one.
Oh,
anyway,
Yeah.
so
100%.
yeah,
I'm sure you
Yeah,
couldn't talk about Tails as much with the old one.
yeah.
They'll hate Tails. Yeah, no, I had the same experience because like again before I became a furry streamer, I was also a normie streamer as well.
Oh, so many normie streamers. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
well, because I started becoming a VTuber I think like pretty much like a year ago. But before that I was streaming for like 4 years, just like being just like a normal guy, like webcam on and everything like that. And for me, like I don't think I had it as bad as you, Donuts. But I still like it was still really weird because I stayed on the same channel. And I'm still on it where I had all my old followers on it. And so like
Wow. Yeah.
whenever I started
Oh.
VTubing, all of my old chats would come and be like, "Who is this? Who are you?" I'm like, "It's me, Harpy. You know me." They're like, "No, I don't know you, man." And so I had like a ton of people that would like unfollow me, who would like come to my chat and just like bully me or whatever. But it was fine because I was like, all right, whatever, you're not cool anymore, and I was ban them. Banning's, you know, best way to go about it. But luckily now I've been able to make a community with both normies and furries. So I have like I have like a kind of like equal divide right now, which now furries are starting to go up a little more because I had a pre-existing normie audience and I kept all the cool ones, and now I have all the furries coming in too.
Yay.
It's
Yeah.
that big tail of yours. You
Yeah.
well,
Well-
enough the furries will come.
Well, I was never really a streamer, but I will share my furry persecution story. Back in high school, all my friends were on Discord, and my friend group was super toxic, as all high school friend groups are.
Yeah.
And I made the unfortunate decision to start setting my profile picture to Nick Wilde profile pictures.
That was the Yoshi.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I mean, Nick Wilde is like.
my friends just kept making fun of me for it, and then like after like a year of this going on, and I just got more and more furry. It just got more and more like toxic. I just decided, you know, I'm done with this. And I basically, because it's scary, because when I left that friend group, I didn't really have any other like IRL friends, but like I just kind of did what Donuts is. I kept my head down. I just kept doing my thing, and eventually I have so many furry friends, both IRL and offline now. And yeah, I honestly couldn't be happier. I think I made a great decision joining the fandom.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That makes me so happy.
Hell
Nick
yeah.
Wilde profile picture.
Not the Nick Wilde profile picture.
Oh my god.
Donut Slushy, did
I
you
love
guys
Nick Wilde.
have any profile pictures like that when you were getting into the fandom?
No,
I
I
was
didn't-
very
I
good
didn't.
about like I practiced
Really?
a lot of discretion. You know, I never
actually, I
represented
had a
myself
husky.
that way until I became the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Dude, I had
Yeah.
it
I
all.
remember I had a husky
had-
wolfy profile picture, like a husky / wolf.
I think I
But
just
no
like
one made
a
fun
li-
of that because it's like it's just
it's just like a regular animal, or was
yeah,
it
just a regular
anthropomorphized?
animal,
Okay.
just wolf.
I think I
Okay.
literally.
Yeah,
hold on,
that's-
I'm gonna
So
show-
no one really like
I'm gonna
made
I'd say
fun of
the
it.
only like signs I gave off to my friends is that whenever we were playing a game together and there was like a tailed character, I would always play that.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
They never put the pieces together. I'm just gonna show you guys the profile picture I have just to show you how bad it was. This was like
Oh my
classic
god, it
Nick
was
Wilde
like
profile.
15-year-old
like,
me.
word.
This was my profile picture. It was
Oh
like
my
this, a crop of
God.
this. It was real.
Oh.
Dude, I
Yeah.
feel like so many people probably did the same exact thing you did. That same picture.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah. Mine was just like I like rotated through like 10 different like Legoshi profile pictures. And after that I started branching out more. And then I finally, oh my god, I remember the like day when I finally made the transition to a furry profile picture. It was a big day where I remember like sitting there like on my Discord like mouse over the like save changes button, and I was like, this is my persona, I'm gonna rock it real good, I don't care what anyone says, and then just boom, click the mouse. I was like, my life's changed forever now, I'm a furry, that's it. This is
Was that actually the feeling you got?
and then all my friends were seeing, they're like, is that your persona? I'm like, yeah it is.
You're like,
And they're like okay, yeah, that's cool, I guess. I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
thanks for accepting me.
I'm loud and proud and a furry.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Either get with me or get out of the way.
oh my god. Banjo, Banjo the Karen furry.
That's not the first time I've been told that. So believe it
Oh
or not.
no.
Oh,
Can I
Karen
please speak to
furry.
the managed fur?
Oh my god,
Can
the
I please
managed
speak to
fur,
the
yeah.
managed fur?
I think the managed fur is right under you, right there.
Donuts? You're the managed fur?
Yeah,
I
they're
am.
the managed
Oh,
fur.
I should not be in this position. This is
Of the whole
dangerous.
furry fandom?
You're
Yeah.
the managed
Oh,
for the
no,
entire
no, no. I don't
fandom?
want to be the. I don't want to be the.
You guys
manager.
heard
I
it
just
here
want to be the
first.
figurehead. Different. I just want to be. I just want to look. All I do is I smile at the camera and I wave.
You
want
want to be like
and that's
you,
it.
you want to be
okay?
like the king
Just
of
smile and
England.
wave?
You want to be the
Yeah.
king of England.
Smile, I like.
Yeah. Don't put me in charge of anything. Just put me on the cover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's yeah.
Just the cover girl.
It's not an easy role
Yeah.
to have, Not everyone can be on the cover.
Yeah.
That's true. Not everyone has. what it
Also, to everybody in chat, feel free to drop any questions on in now. We can start opening up to the chat question portion.
Hi, Chad. Hi.
Hi,
So
chat.
if you guys
Hello.
I've been sitting there all stream, be like, I really want to ask them something. Like, that's your chance. Drop
Now's your
whatever.
chance. Ask anything.
While we're still
Anything.
talking, we'll try to answer all of them because I bet you guys probably have some questions that you want answered. I can't let my frisbee team know I'm a furry. Oh my god.
Hi, Chad. Good to see you.
My boss is a furry.
There's so many
really?
undercover furries. It's crazy. Like a lot of people at like your daily job, you might not
Yeah.
even know, but they're
Dude.
actually a furry, by the way. And it's not even
Yeah.
a joke. I figured out like when I went to my old job like 2 years ago. Also, let me do this. Like,
What's up?
there, that's better.
Can I? Do you
Hi.
mind if
What's
I?
up?
Yeah. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
I'll do this. I'll do this.
Do I?
I'll do this. I'll do this.
Yeah.
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 No.
Do I feel like I have to
Look
join
at
in now.
Yeah.
This is the Modcast.
Welcome,
Is this the
welcome to the
podcast?
first
Yeah.
ever Modcast. Okay, but I want to tell a story. I have a story. This is interesting.
Okay, tell your
So
story.
I was
yeah.
right after high school. I was a supervisor at a retail store, and I was like this 19-year-old kid, right? And I was a furry, and I was I just one day I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna be as open about being a furry as possible. You may call it cringe, I call it game. So I'm supervising my team, and I would just talk about random furry shit with them. And they at first it was like, what just happened? But eventually they're like, oh my god, that's so cool. And I guarantee you, everybody who was on my team by the time I left that position, they had such a more positive view of furries. So that's my contribution to the furry experience, and I'm really proud of that.
Nice. That's awesome.
I'm proud of you.
All
Yeah.
right, now before we move from this angle, chat. Who has the best maw? Chat, rate our maws.
Hey.
I think I have the best one.
Yeah, but that's unfair. Like I have a small mouth on this avatar.
You do have a very small mouth.
It's
should-
you
we
know
should
this
make it
mouth is
bigger.
smaller than like I need to make it bigger. Yeah.
All right, the modcast is over.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't want it to be over.
And to all
I'm
the
gonna-
audio
I'm gonna-
listeners, we were showing our mods.
You know what?
I'm gonna look at chat from above.
I'm
There we
leaving.
go. I'm gonna look at chat from
What?
above.
Everybody
Hi,
says
chat.
Harvey. You must see.
Oh,
back.
thanks, guys.
Damn.
I'm
I mean,
back.
I wouldn't
Thanks.
mind Harvey, but
Hello.
Oh,
Bye.
Slushy, behave.
Nothing.
What was that?
No.
Thanks, guys.
No.
I knew.
Not
I
after what
knew
happened
you guys
last
would have my
time.
back.
Not after what happened with you and Harvey last time.
yes, how we need to do it again. It was fun.
No.
What did I do? I don't even remember what I did.
Nothing.
Anyway,
about it.
Kivich the Dirk had a question. Anybody
Yeah.
want to take that one on? Slush, you probably
Where-
know better than I do.
where
Okay,
is
let's
it?
see. Where's it?
Do you want me to read it for
Look
you?
up.
Yeah, you
yes.
want to read it out?
Yes, you be the reader. You're Banjo. so.
Getting some body tracking in January and a Quest 3. What should I know before looking for a commission for a VR chat model? Is there anything you'd wish you'd known before your first commission?
Oh god. Okay, so do you want to get a custom model or a model that already exists?
I'm guessing probably just a
Like a
non-custom one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
like
if you're looking for a commission and for a VR chat model, first of all, you have to buy the model, which you do through Gumroad or Booth. You can also go to VRC Arena. You get the avatar. Mostly, there's free models, free bases. There's also bases you can get for $20 to $30. Usually, they're pretty damn good, such as the high unit. There's also like, for example, I forgot what it's called, but Donuts, their model is also there. You could maybe get that if you'd like. You can get my model too. It's the Shibi Torah on Booth. You get
As
Harvey's.
well.
I mean, no, actually, Harvey's model is custom. Never mind.
No, soap dragon, soap
Oh,
dog.
soap dragon. You can also get
Yeah.
this. You can also be Harvey. You can also be Banjo because that's the soap dog. You can be
Yeah.
anything. You know, like there's a lot of incredibly talented creators. Just find something that suits you, that you like, And then afterwards, you have to find someone to do a retexture. You can do two things. Number one, you can learn it yourself. You can retexture something yourself. It will probably take you roughly a day or two of nonstop trying to figure it out. Or you commission someone for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, maybe more, depending on the skill level and experience the person has. But if you want to go for the best, I recommend just go to I hate Twitter now. Flip Twitter. Go to Blue Sky. Go to Blue Sky and just find someone that suits your style. Just search up like furry retexture and then find like an artist you like and then check out their prices and then message them, be like, hey, you want to do a retexture of this avatar? And then approximately it will cost you roughly low end, let's say like 60 bucks. Low end. Like just, I mean, not even low end. It's just like good. I mean, like it's very good. Like 60 bucks, 30 for the avatar, 30 for the retexture. But it depends how hard your avatar is. If your avatar has like a lot of like, for example, this stuff, you see like my textures, it has like a lot of like, stuff going on. I pay like $100 because it's like complexity. But if your character has more simplistic, it would be way cheaper. So yeah, that's my best advice I could give. But yeah, definitely know like which persona you want. That's the most important part for sure. Know which model you want. Know which retexture you want, like which persona you use, because multiple people have multiple personas, I heard. So, and that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that was a good answer.
That was really
basically, yeah, I hope that helps you.
Wow.
That's a great answer. You can see the high fidelity texture I got on my avatar. You see, look
Yeah,
at
for example, you do have to, for example, pay extra for that for like the scaly or like textures
awesome
or
scaly bits and beans.
yeah, you
the
basically
beans.
ask for that specifically. You're like, oh, I want to have a really realistic beans because I didn't do that. My beans are just like that exist. That
This artist did
exists.
such a good job.
Showing
on my
them for
avatar.
free.
Like, this is
Wow,
amazing.
look at you guys.
That exists.
Somebody just asked a really good question. I'd like to address that.
Yeah.
Somebody said, let me see if where'd it go? If you were talking to yourself from 5 years ago, what's something you tell them? Something that here's literally the
Come
most
out gay
important thing-
earlier.
The most
Come out
exactly
trans earlier.
along those lines, right?
Be yourself.
The most
Stop caring what people think about
the
you.
most important thing I would say is literally just like stop worrying about what people think about you. Stop trying to fit in. Be yourself and keep being yourself.
Yes,
until
the fitting in part, dude. Don't do that, man.
people
Your life
who-
is too short for that.
the people who accept you come to you and you have. I think that's just the most beautiful thing you can do for yourself, because especially 5 years ago, I was kind of like, I was just I couldn't figure out who I was. I was trying to be a bunch of different people. I was trying to fit in with these groups that I just wasn't really.
Oh
like, it just
yeah,
wasn't
like
my-
for
it
example,
wasn't
like the
for me,
school
you know?
kids, you know, like trying to fit in with the cool kids, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just be yourself.
I mean-
as corny as it sounds, just literally be yourself.
It is
Yeah.
very corny, but it's true. It's very, 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 very true. And also one thing I'd like to mention about that, try to break your bubble quicker. Okay, this sounds stupid, but you'll understand when I explain it. So, with breaking the bubble, I mean, for example, I was very shy and nervous to go to my first Furality or go to my first FurCon or TwitchCon, any convention, just anything. It could be AnimeCon or ExpoCon, doesn't matter. I was very nervous and shy to go, and 5 years ago, I never really went to conventions, even though I really wanted to go and I wanted to meet my friends and I wanted to hang out. But I was very nervous and shy at the time, and I would really tell myself, like 5 years ago, I would be like, just go for it. You should have broken the bubble earlier. Like, break the bubble. Like, don't let the voice in your head stop you, because the voices in your head, like, that's like the reason why, like, oh, what if they don't like me? Oh, what if they hate me? Oh, what if they this, blah 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 blah. What if I don't know. Stop thinking too much about those things and just go. Have fun, be yourself, and when you're there in the moment, it will all slowly flow away.
Yeah.
It'll flow very nicely. It'll be very awesome, trust me. But it just takes time. It will take like 10-20 minutes to, like, when you're there, you have to get used to the anxiety, a lot of social activities, but eventually you'll be able to, like, break that bubble and you'll feel so good about it and you'll be able to do anything you wanted. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. So definitely get out there and have fun, meet your friends, go to conventions, like, because I didn't do that 5 years ago. I was very shy and nervous. I was like, oh, maybe I was like, oh, I'm not going to Ferality. I can't do it. There's too many people. Blah blah blah. Just go. See the waters. Have fun.
Yeah.
Trust me. After like 20 minutes, you're gonna feel so good.
And then don't look at if you're being yourself and people are hating on you or leaving you for it. Don't look at that as rejection. Look at that as you filtering out the people who really shouldn't even matter to you. You're just
Or fake.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The real ones will stay.
Don't be discouraged and don't change who you are because of somebody who is super close-minded or just doesn't understand you. Find people who understand
Yeah, and
you.
remember that the worst feeling is regret. So just go for it.
Exactly.
The worst feeling is regret. Like, oh, I didn't go to this convention to meet all my friends. That feeling is way worse than anything else.
Yeah, that's how I felt with
Try to go to
MFF.
do the things you want.
I was oh my god, dude! I was watching Twitter. My Twitter feed was full of just MFF stuff. I was like, I wish I was
Yep.
at MFF.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
there was-
See,
you
that's what I
have
mean
to
with the
get used
feeling
to
of
the
regret.
FOMO in this fandom. You have to
Oh,
get used to, there's a lot of
There's
FOMO.
so much
'cause you can't
FOMO.
go
Yep.
on every con's
Yep.
amazing.
You can't go to all cons. There's like okay.
Yeah.
There's like, let's say, just for the picture, there's like 10 big conventions a year ish,
Yeah.
right? Across Europe and America. And out of those 10 conventions, you're probably only going to go to one or maybe two
Yeah.
because money.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you
No,
know what's
it's-
crazy is like you can't go to all those conventions, but all your friends are gonna be able to go to every single convention.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what it's gonna
dude.
feel like. It's gonna feel like your friends are at every convention. You're gonna be like, why can't I be there?
Yeah, I
Look forward
have
to the next one. Look forward to,
so much FOMO.
I mean, you went to MFF. You were the
I
only
went
one
to
of us that went
MFF.
to MFF, so
That's
you
true.
shut up.
I was
You
there,
shut
guys.
up.
I was there.
You
Haha.
had fun.
But like every other con, like I mean, cons are a very new thing to me. I never thought like 5 years ago that I'd be going to furry conventions or whatever, because I was never one to go to like Comic-Con or all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so going to cons is like a super new thing to me that I just started doing last year. But like now, after going to like now two and like seeing other cons happening, I get so much fun because like I know what they're like and like what happens in there, and I'm like, oh, it's so much fun, but I just don't have the money,
Yeah.
and I have to deal with that fact.
Yep.
It's horrible. Have you guys gone to like any cons outside of furry conventions?
Yeah, I used to go to
cons.
PAX East quite often
Ooh,
actually.
PAX.
Oh,
Wait,
what's
is it
that?
PAX? Wait,
That's-
what is PAX again?
PAX is a big American con. Well, it's in Australia, I think, as well. But
I've heard about it.
Yeah, there used to be you have a bunch. They had the PAX East, PAX West, PAX Prime, and PAX Australia. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think they have all of
I
those
think
going
I
on
went
anymore.
there. Like,
Is this like a,
is it like a trading card game and like
No,
just
it's like a general
collectibles?
gaming industry con.
Oh,
Like
okay.
collectibles or just gaming?
Well, I think It's all. It's
Gaming,
all sort of
Just
collectibles.
all.
Gaming,
I've been there
cards,
then. There was one in
everything.
my country in the Netherlands actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That was fun. That
Yeah,
was
no,
really
it was a
fun.
great con, and I think it's. I think about this because I've been to some, like I've never been to TwitchCon, but I've seen it. Slushie, you've been.
Yeah,
And I
I've been to
think
5 Twitch cons, and
Yeah.
I've been invited to
Jesus.
one. Like, flew over for free to one of
That's
them.
crazy.
And something I'm sure you've noticed as well is like we've talked about this a little bit before about how furry cons are kind of growing out of their britches right now, right? They hit up against this wall where they can't like scale past unless they make the jump to big boy cons like PAX, like TwitchCon, And it's going to be a
Yeah. Oh,
big
yeah.
scary jump, and I
And
think
if
they're
it's really
hesitant
big.
to do it because like there is no smooth way to do it. It's not like, oh, we're going to scale up a little bit. It's like, no,
No.
at this point you have to just go big. You have to get a convention center and you have to just like fill it with as many people
Oh
as you
my God,
possibly
that'd be
can.
crazy.
You're absolutely right.
Like,
They should have a bigger
now
place
it's
though.
in,
Yeah, I
like,
agree.
Hotels and the occasional con center, but never very big ones.
So-
they've got to scale up to the big
Yeah,
ones.
Here's the
they're
thing.
always really small.
here's the
But it
deal.
costs money.
My perspective, I've been to New York Comic Con, which is a really massive convention.
Yeah, that's a
and,
huge one.
And
Oh,
the
that was the
feeling,
biggest one.
The feeling that I had, it felt like a furry convention on steroids, and I think that's the direction. I think that's the feel that furry
Yeah.
conventions will eventually achieve, or I mean, achieve depending on your preferences. Maybe you use a different word, but I think that furry conventions are gonna, because like you're right, they are facing a scaling problem. There's been like actual scientists who have done
Yeah.
studies on this. There's a scaling problem in the furry fandom. And I think if conventions want to go like the Comic-Con route, and rather than limiting like the size of how many people can go, which I don't think is ideal, I think it'll start to feel kind of like New York Comic-Con if you've ever been to like one of those big conventions like that, where it's still very much like focused on the fandom, but it's just like, oh my God, whoa, it's way bigger.
Yeah.
It really is. It's insane.
We need to start getting the game studio vendors and stuff at, because like that's what
Yeah.
PAX is all about. Like you go to a PAX, any of them,
Yes.
they all have like all the huge
Yeah.
game vendors there. You know, like every developer you can think of. We need to start doing that for furry cons. That way, there's
Dude,
something
that'd be
there other than
awesome.
If we
just
could,
the furry,
if
you
we
know?
could use furry conventions to prop up like furry game developers, furry artists,
Yeah,
furry musicians,
imagine that.
There's
that
a
would be
lot of
so
furry
cool.
developers and like game creators,
There's
by
so
the way.
many.
Like I'm sure we can make it happen, but the problem is reaching out, and that's why where you need the part of influencers, I guess, because like the thing is, most content creators are like super willing to like do something, hang out or like create something or go to a booth like that, but you gotta ask them because they're not gonna know out of themselves. So you gotta reach out as MFF, for example.
I think the
MFF has to reach out because if MFF reaches out, I'm like 80% sure most developers that are furry would say yes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but the thing is
Yeah.
reaching out, because if the thing is the people who like do developing would not reach out to MFF because they're not gonna know. I mean, obviously they're gonna know MFF, but they're probably gonna be like, oh, MFF doesn't do this or whatever. They're gonna be like a little bit,
yeah.
down low on it.
And I think a concern that some people have is like commercialization, because when you start to talk about how conventions are getting bigger and we need to like accommodate more people, some people bring up concerns about like commercialization. But I think what's also equally important to note is that like yes, we have the fandom's getting larger and larger, and these sort of bigger picture conversations aren't like we're not going to be able to accommodate every single like whoever's in the fandom. Everybody's going to want different things. Like some people are just going to want smaller hangouts. Some people just want to go to like smaller fur meets.
Yeah.
And those things should be able to exist, and small conventions should still be a thing.
For sure.
But I think that it would be really cool if there was like a space in the future where just like thousands and thousands of fursuiters can exist, and like maybe like even non-furries will come and check out what's going on. They, like,
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
sure
be
there's so many
sick.
people that just want to see thousands of fursuiters walk around.
Yeah, like because that's super cute. Even normies find fursuits cute. Like I've like I said, I've talked to some normies who were like big in the Minecraft space. Like for example, you're probably not gonna know any of these names, but Tubbo, Fruitberries, Envenom, Enfrost. Maybe
know
you
'em
recognize
all.
some of those names. Yeah. I've played tournaments with them, hanging out with them. I literally played Apex Legends yesterday with Fruitberries and Feinberg. That they're super chill with furries. They're super cool with it. They're like, oh my god, you're adorable. That's the spirit, That's what makes me
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I just want to make it clear that like when we talk about these things, I don't think anyone here is saying like this is how all furry events should be or this is how all conventions should be. I think that it's just an interesting
Oh,
discussion
no.
to have, and that there's
Yeah, it
room
very
for
much
so
is.
many so many different types of ways of being a furry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many paths you can like so many paths you can go. It's crazy. And it all led here.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we're close to wrapping up here.
Yeah.
Chat, again, if you guys have any questions you want answered, we'll do one more wave of them. If you've anything that you just need to tell us. But
I try to be very specific with my answers and stuff.
Oh, no,
So
yeah,
usually like there's no need for, at least as far as I know.
yeah.
Yeah, like for me, like I go to conventions because I just like hanging out with friends. Like I don't go. I don't.
Oh,
really
yeah,
go
for sure.
Panels.
It's
I
the
don't really
same
go for
thing
the
with
raves. I
TwitchCon.
just like chilling with
It's
friends.
just for friends, dude.
But then some people
It's
go.
just for friends.
Some people go because they like the panels. Some people go to network within the furry fandom. There's plenty of furry businesses. There's furry apparel companies.
The networking part, I've been to 5 TwitchCons and the networking is so boring. I've been
I mean,
to 5,
that's-
but I've only
Yeah.
networked once.
I think
My last TwitchCon, I've networked.
I think if you
That's
enjoy
the first
I
one.
think if you enjoy networking, you're a little bit of a psychopath if you're doing it for like a company.
It was
to be
so
honest.
boring and I hated it. It was so boring.
It's just like, hey,
seriously.
how you doing? Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Jim. It's so good to see you. Wow. Oh,
Nah, dude,
wow.
it's worse than that. It's worse. It's
I-
much worse.
With TwitchCon, I feel like it's such a unique con to go to because like you have a mixture of like streamers and viewers in the same area,
It's
IRL.
fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun.
I bet
Like,
it's
that's why I'm
fun.
going to all of them. But obviously, I'm rooming with like 7 furries, and then I'm spending time with all the furries, and then also some of the Minecraft people. But like, in general, like the networking stuff is boring as ships. It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because
Network
like
is boring.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's like just imagine you have 30 friends, okay? Okay, that's a little much. You have 20 friends, okay? Just imagine you have 20 friends. You want to hang out with all of them, but you can't because it's really hard to hang out with one another, right? So it's literally impossible to hang out with every single 20 of them.
Yeah.
If you network and make new friends, how are you gonna have time spent with them when you already have 20 friends? It's hard to keep up with everyone.
It is.
You get what I mean? You get where I'm
Yeah,
going?
yeah.
So I find it very difficult to network and make new friends while I can barely keep up with my own friends.
And
You get what I mean? I feel like that's like a big thing, like,
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
No, I get what you're
It's
trying
hard
to
to keep
say.
up with everyone, right? And then it's just like, why are you networking? If you're not even gonna talk to the person anymore, you know?
Yeah, it can be exhausting. I think that my approach to networking is I find it incredibly irritating when people are talking to me and the only reason that we're talking is just because there's an opportunity to do something for some company or some sort of organization. I think
Oh yeah,
that,
hell
and
no.
I
I
genuinely
do it for
believe
fun
this.
too. Like,
This sounds super idealistic, but I genuinely believe this. I think that the best form of creation, especially if you're not getting paid for what you're doing, comes out of genuine connections and like relationships with people. Like me and OK Donuts were talking for a while, and I feel like he was a really chill dude, and I feel like
damn, not
like,
me and you. I see how it is.
I was just like,
Banjo.
okay, this guy has to be the first guest on this podcast that I'm working on. Like, we just
Aw.
like when you
Aw.
click with people, it's just like it doesn't even feel like because it's not at that point. But like I
Yeah.
agree that if you're like going to conventions and you're running a business, it is a necessity sometimes to meet with people you might not necessarily be friends with, and that's sort of like a that's sort of like it's a very particular point of view because obviously not everyone's in that position, but it's definitely an interesting thing to talk about.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
really is.
even IRL, like I've met people like at my college where like I'm talking to them and like I feel it's like a wall between us. Like they're like just using like corporate speech, and I feel like I'm like trying to like be their friend, but they're like only talking about the like logistics or whatever, like what I do and what they can get out of me.
You know what, Harvey?
And it's-
Get off of LinkedIn and get on BARQ.app.
Dude,
There you
I do
go.
not use LinkedIn. Yeah, I'm gonna go on BARQ and be like, hey, do you have a job I can work for? Here's my resume. I just go to every single firm in my area.
We're introducing a new BARQ feature, job posting.
I mean,
Now,
my
Banjo, now I feel
God.
bad for not letting you play with my tail. Sorry about that. I'll let you play with it next
Oh.
time.
Thanks, Donut. You know what? I'm not somebody who holds grudges. I always like to say that my retribution will be friendship and love. So.
There you go. I'll kill him with kindness.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's where the most creativity comes from. Like, if it's from a business perspective, it's really hard to like. Okay. So, okay. You remember like back in the day, you went to like your grandma and she like made cookies and she put her love, like she made it with love, right? And the cookies just always tasted the best, like or whatever, like a cake or whatever. Like your grandma always knows because it's not from like a company who makes it like in big portions. It's someone who puts their time, effort, and love into something what they like to do, and that's what like creates this just oh my god, I'm speechless, man. I just wish like that like businesses obviously I get it, you have a business, but at least put that love in there, like you know what I mean? The secret ingredient.
Yeah, I'm always a little disappointed when I see furry businesses
Creativity.
like acting kind of just like businesses and not
Like, oh yeah,
using-
let's do this business that,
not-
let's go.
I feel
do
like
this, blah,
the
blah.
fandom, especially in the future, presents such an interesting and unique opportunity for people who are running businesses to truly be themselves and truly connect with their consumers in a way that like traditional
Yeah,
businesses can't go. So I
exactly.
think it's a wasted opportunity when some businesses just don't like they just act like really professional and like bureaucratic, and it's just like. You could be doing.
I'ma be
you
honest,
could be having so much more fun with this dude. That's how I feel.
They do, but not everywhere. What I noticed when I started working with Twitch rivals and Twitch in the back scenes, when they get to know you, they're super businessy and super like everything super professional. But the moment you're already inside the circle, they just talk like mega chill.
Yeah.
Like let me get some let me see some DMs. Let's see what he like
mhm.
what he said.
Yeah.
He will. I said like, "Ooh, Block Wars. Can I play?" He said, "I'll let the team know. I got you." That is like a super chill response,
I
and
got
that is
you,
the
don't worry.
community manager. You get what I mean? Like when you're more connected with someone, it's obviously depending on the personality of the person. It can be a little bit easier to get around.
Yeah.
But most of
Yeah.
the time, that's not the case. But yeah,
I
just
think
an exception.
my
'cause-
my goal with BARQ is to be accessible to the community and to sort of just feel like another part of the community. I really don't want BARQ to feel like it's just like this big company that's overseeing, you know, this operation. I want it to feel like we're like, I want to level with people, and I want to feel like approachable. I want people to feel like they can just DM us and just, you know, talk about something in the fandom, or just I like being accessible, and I think that's my favorite part about everything that we do with BARQ, is that how accessible everything is, and just it's just so fun for me.
Yeah. That's,
that
I
makes
mean,
me so
yeah.
happy.
I mean, out of like all companies, I feel like BARQ is the most like friendly, down to earth people out there.
I
Yeah.
love when people are down to earth. Like that
Oh,
makes
yeah.
me so happy because there's a lot of people who
appreciate
aren't,
that,
and that
Harvey.
makes me sad.
Yeah.
I try my best in between, you know, yelling at you and belittling you and saying that I'm gonna fire you and stuff, but you know,
Yeah.
I do try my best to be down to earth.
Yeah. Besides all that, you're pretty chill, I guess.
See?
Just a chill guy. You know?
I'm just a
Like,
chill
Someone
guy.
send help.
Oh my god, that meme, but the chill guy meme got.
Yeah.
I really hope we're not approaching a future where every single meme just gets turned into a crypto coin by like this huge company, because
Did
it's
that
so
happen?
annoying.
That was
Yeah,
Yes.
for a while.
Yeah,
that,
dude,
the
this-
NFT to do that for memes. Yeah.
this crypto crypto company
Oh my god,
took
there's
the
a lot of
meme
emotes of it.
and created, like, you know,
Oh
on
my
on
gosh.
Twitter how you get a gold check mark if you pay like $1,000 a month. They did that for an account, and they like plastered the meme all over it. They created this meme coin. They marketed it so heavily, and it was just so annoying. And now everyone hates the meme. I hope they stop. I hope that stops, because it's so annoying.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like it at all.
So
We have another question by Ghostro.
Yeah.
What would your words be to someone who is maybe thinking of becoming a furry but is afraid? Stop
That's a good
caring
question.
about what other people think about you. Like it's kind of the same that we've spoken about earlier. And I know that if you say something that it sounds easier than it actually is, I completely get that. It's the what used to be the same with me like 7-8 years ago. I had a lot of trouble with that too, but I started to accept that I'm basically wasting my life pretending to be someone else, and life is so short. So like, why are we pretending to dislike something
Yeah.
when we love a hobby?
time is
you know?
now.
Yeah. So
I mean,
just enjoy it, man.
I
And
know-
if you don't want to tell people you're a furry, remember, you don't have to say to all your friends, "Oh, I'm a furry." It's a hobby. It's your private, like, you don't have to tell everyone. If someone asks you, you could say it, or you could be like, "Oh, I just like anthropomorphic characters." You don't have to say explicitly, "I'm a furry."
Yeah.
A lot of people like it's okay to be. For example, Jaden Animations or the Odd Squad does the same thing.
Yeah.
The odds one out.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's completely understandable.
Yeah. And then
People just treat it
just
as
live
coming out
life.
as like a sexuality
I'll
instead
say
of
No,
this.
it's a hobby.
being
I'll
a
say
hobby.
this. It shouldn't be treated like that. It shouldn't be treated like coming out like a sexuality. But the fact that it's so stigmatized, unfortunately, means that a lot of people see it that way.
No, I made a lot of jokes about that. Like, it's not a, I'm coming out as a furry. It's not a sexuality.
Yeah. And I know
Hobby.
that it's one of those things where it just sounds so much easier said than done, right? But to anybody
Yeah,
who's
100%.
who is considering joining the furry fandom, is maybe scared of the reaction of their friends or whatever,
You
I
don't have to say
promise
it.
you, the sooner you take that dive and the sooner you start being yourself and exploring who you are, the faster you'll get to to being happy, to being truly comfortable with yourself. And whatever that looks like for you is perfectly valid. Like, whether that's doing smaller things, whether it's being more outspoken and just really going for it. There's so many other ways that you can express yourself rather than just being like, I'm a furry. And I think that all those should be celebrated, and I think they're all perfectly valid. Slushie's wagging her tail. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm distracted by the tail right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, am I distracted? I'm sorry.
No, you make a great point. And it's like I always say, if they abandon you after that, then they weren't really your friends to begin with.
Exactly.
And you'll get better
Yes.
ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slushie's
Yeah,
tweeted out.
I've pretty much
There's a lot of fake friends. It's
fully gone through a friend group change from like high school to now. It's like in high school I was like the only furry, and now it's like I have majority furry friends and then very few non-furry friends, just because I've been so involved in the fandom recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, to put like a nice little capstone on my story from earlier about my rough transition to being a snake on the internet. When it comes to the good ones, I do still have a few people who knew me as the normie on my old channel who
Oh,
come
yeah.
by and visit every once in a while and say hi to see how I'm doing. And I'm like,
That's
you're one of the
awesome.
good ones. You were one of the ones who were good. You know, thank you for being there for me. You know.
That's
Yeah.
so
That makes me
nice.
so happy. Aw.
Good ones will stay.
It's so easy, and this is just the very broad thing, just as an observation. It's so easy to let negative things affect us more than positive things do. I'm sure Donuts, it felt worse when if you're getting like hated on for being a furry than it did if someone's like, oh, I love you, so I love that you're a furry. Like, I'm sure that negative feeling carries more weight, right?
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's weird.
It 100% does.
How that I don't know, because it's almost like it never feels good. Even when they say they like it, it for some reason still doesn't feel good because you still feel weird. But yeah,
it's just the
Yeah.
voices in your head, like
Yeah.
because like it's like, oh, what if it doesn't work? You know, like you get what I mean. And then what if it does work? You know, like stop thinking about like always try to think positive about life, because like the problem that like usually occurs or whatever the word is, if you think like a negative all the time, then why should it be positive? Like try to stay positive when you fail. Try to stay positive when you try again. Try to stay positive till it finally works. And like positivity is the key to never lose hope in certain things you still want to achieve in life.
I like to stay positive. Get it?
Yippee! Get it?
Paw.
Positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy. Oh, I can't get enough
I
of
do
him.
have my moments, RB. I do have my moments.
Oh, you.
Okay.
But yeah, life can be hard to you, so you need to be hard to life as well.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know that.
Don't give up. Keep going. Don't let all your hard work be wasted. You guys are amazing.
Don't be
Yeah.
here. I'll put a capstone on my thoughts on this. Don't be guided by the whims of others. Be guided by your own.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Become the furry. Sorry, become the ninja of the furry fandom.
No,
Become the
that's
furry.
Or
not
that
quite
is-
what I
yeah,
was
or
trying to
that's-
say. I can't
No,
agree with that.
that's pretty good, honestly.
yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
I'll live by
Said by
that.
Banjo 2024.
Oh my
Become the ninja.
god.
yeah,
Become
Banjo did
bad.
say that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a question from Sido, and he said, "Don't know if this was asked before, but if you were gay/queer, how was coming out?" I feel like that'd be a really good question to answer to all the queer people of this panel. And I can start first with it.
Sure.
Let me think back to it. I think I'm like, okay, so in middle school, like I was the kid who, like, my friend group was all girls. I was like the only guy in it. And I accumulated like a really like gay, squeaky, sassy voice in doing so. And so like through all of like middle school, like everybody called me gay. Everyone was like, "You're gay, you're gay." And at the time I thought I was straight. I was like, I'm not. I'm not that. And so after like years and years of people was like picking on me, just like calling me gay, queer, and all that, like I finally like stopped and looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, am I gay? And then I started like diving deeper and deeper into the LGBTQIA plus community. And then eventually I came to terms with it. I thought I was bi in the beginning. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is who I am now. I actually like I remember at the same time I was like, I'm a furry and I'm bi. Like it was like a 2-in-1 package when I figured that out. But then with actually coming out, this was around 3 years ago, first day of Pride Month. Saw my mom sitting outside, so I went out and sat right next to her, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, can we talk?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." And we sat down. I told her I was bi at the time, and she was very accepting of it, graciously. And she was like, "Well, I'm here for you. You know, like I'm glad you're like comfortable enough to let me know." And like and I was like, "Yeah, of course." And, you know, like I'm not like changing at all. I just want to like let you guys know. And ever since then, you know, they've just been like super supportive of me, which is awesome.
That's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy.
My
It
story.
warms my heart.
First of
So
all,
happy for you.
any gays in chat, right? I'm very.
Where the
gay.
gays at?
Where's
What
the
is that if
gay?
you're gay?
Here's
Rise
my
up,
story,
gay.
and I feel like
Rainbows.
I have a very different perspective on this than everyone else. I'm somebody who feels like here's my perspective. I don't need to come out, right? I can just like if I'm just gonna be myself. I'm not gonna make it some big event, some big like I'm not reporting to people. Like I'm not famous. I don't have to like share like some life story of mine, even with my family. So one day I just had a boyfriend and I told my mom like, hey, he's my boyfriend, and she kind of like went through like I don't know what happened in her head, but she's like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, and that was it. And then later on. She came up to me and she's like, just so you know, I just want you to know if you're gay or straight or whatever, I love you and accept you and you'll still be my son. And I was just basically, I was like, I appreciate that, but I was like, I would hope so, right? So it's just like, it shouldn't be, like, ideally, in an ideal world for me, it shouldn't be like this big thing. You should just be able to be who you are. Like, straight people don't have to come out. That's kind of the way I looked at it.
Yeah.
So I never came out. I just was sort of me. And everything worked out, so I'm really grateful that I had a very supportive family. And
that brings tears in my ears. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm kind of an icon.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you are. Like
North Queen Slay.
Yes.
Slay.
Exactly.
You know it, girl. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. Wow.
That was beautiful. Wow.
You're beautiful.
Oh my god, stop it. Stop
Who's
it.
a good boy? Who's a good boy?
You guys have a story to tell?
I just turned into SpongeBob.
Or-
I turned into SpongeBob
I'm gonna be
when you called me a
honest.
good boy.
Like, I came out when I was like, it was like 10. I don't know, 11.
Wow.
Because I came out at 10, but I like did some research. I started doing research when I was like 10. And then I came out of the closet around like 12. God, I'm old. just reminding myself how old I am. Dude, it's 22 old.
Let's get you back to bed, Grandma.
That's just crazy that you figured yourself out that early. Rather
Yeah,
you felt that way that
it
early.
was.
Not necessarily
It's
figuring
because like
yourself out, but
during like the school period of time and like my friend group, I never really fitted
Right.
with like specifically the boys. It's really hard to explain. It's a very like touchy place to talk about because childhood, blah blah blah. But basically, I felt like I never really fit in, and it was just a very difficult time. And during school, it just wasn't it. It's nothing went the way I wanted it to go. It was just a really bad experience that I don't want to talk about more because it's bad. I hated it. School was horrible. Like at least before I went to high school. High school was fine. High school was cool. But basically, I just went to my mom and I made sure that I choose the right moment because when you come out, it's important to like pick a moment where the sun is shining, your mom is happy or your dad's happy or your family member. Just a moment where they're, happy, where they're feeling good. A good moment, not when they're in a bad mood, obviously. Because my family is like Christian. So it's, it makes me very scared. It made me very scared to come out because, what if, the voices are back. The voices. What if this? What if that? So I took a good moment and I sat down with my mom and, sadly, I got the bad ending, which is like, it has to happen. But, basically when I came out, my whole family, like this is a 1 in probably 100, so don't worry about it. It's like a 1% chance. My whole family like kind of like left me, except for my mom. So I just like, I haven't celebrated like family activities for like 10 years, which is okay. Don't worry, I'm completely fine. Like I'm chilling. I've been over that like 10 years ago, but sometimes that's just the sad, like it's just sad that it even happens because why would your own blood and soul like leave you behind just because of your sexual interest or appearance? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would someone like leave you your own blood and soul? You know what I mean? So like, yeah, that's basically what happened. Bad ending. Yeah. That's nothing more to say.
Bad ending.
I got the bad ending.
What a way to phrase
Unlucky,
it.
dude. I got bad RNG, man. Like, I'm
Wow.
badass. No, I got bad RNG, man.
I hear a lot of people who go through a similar experience of you, and the way they express themselves is sort of like they don't. It's not like the end of the world. Like they sort of found family within their
I
friends
try
and
to
community.
find positive.
So
Yeah,
do you feel like
the,
you kind of found like a family within the furry community and also like your friends?
Yeah, 100%. When I came into furry community, it's been super welcoming, super kind. It's kind of been like a new family to me. Obviously, it isn't a real family, but in my heart, it is. So
I think that's what
all
matters the most, right? That's actually
That's what matters
the
most. Exactly.
Yeah.
What's in your heart. And ever since then, I've been creating content. I was like, I don't want anyone to go through this. I want to give advice. I want to be there for people. I want to make them smile. I don't want anyone to go through what I've been through. And that's like also an inspiration why I started creating content. Which also I wouldn't be here if my family didn't leave me, technically. So everything comes for a reason, right?
It's always some good and the bad.
Yeah, and then the best part, recently, I got invited to you probably don't know what this is, but the Twitch Pride Guild, and I'm representing the free community on the Twitch Pride Guild as well now, which is
nice.
pretty
That's
damn
awesome.
cool.
That's really awesome.
What is that to everybody who doesn't know?
For everyone who doesn't know, the Twitch Pride Guild is a guild with 500 people of the queerest, the gayest, the most slaying
The slay
queens
queens.
in there. Who,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
basically, very soon. This is a leak, by the way. I haven't told anyone this, but very soon, the Pride Guild game show in VR chat, half furries, half non-furries. I still have to plan everything. I still have to like pickpocket and do a lot of stuff, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Nice.
crazy.
It'll
Only
be
Pride
fun,
people,
yeah.
gay people. It's gonna be awesome.
That's
Wow.
so
But
cool.
yeah, it's just the Pride Guild, and then you get like opportunities to just simply like host events and stuff, and they'll put you on the front page, and that's
Damn.
and just have fun. It's like kind of like the furry community. It's just like very close together, just talking to one another, and just hanging out, having a good time.
I think the fact that I think it inspires me that you were able to turn such like a negative rejection from your family into sort of a source that fuels you into wanting more people to be accepted and navigating the furry community and being a vocal voice within the fandom. I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hard point to talk about, but I try my best.
Yeah.
Because it is, I'm not even gonna lie, it is a very sad thing. And the reason why I'm so happy, it's because like it's 10 years ago, man. I got over that shit ages ago.
Right.
Like it's
Yeah.
whatever,
They're
And I try
over
to
it.
look at the positive sides and just live life the way I want to live it, and
paw.
just have fun, And now I'm able to just create content, have fun, getting out there. Very soon I'm getting a fursuit. And I'm gonna just like Sonic Fox, I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
wear the fursuit to Twitch events and other the occasions, and it's gonna be awesome.
That's exciting.
That's awesome.
I really hope that you get to wear the fursuit on like webcam while you're like just dominating in a game.
I will,
gotta
but
see
I
it.
did. I'll try my best. Okay?
You need to like
no
put a
promises,
monitor
but I'll try my
inside of the
best.
fursuit so you can see what's going on. See, you don't even have
Dude,
to see the
oh
monitor.
my god, that'd be funny.
That'd be
That'd
awesome.
actually be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear about all the family issues.
It's okay. Don't worry
that
about it.
sucks.
Thank you for all the love, chat. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
Now Donut's turn. I want to hear Donuts too. How did it?
Yeah.
No answer for me, but thank you.
Donuts
Oh,
like
good.
tails.
Yeah.
Tails,
Tail
just tails.
enjoyer.
Yeah.
Tail enjoyer, just tail enjoyer.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? That's valid reason. I agree. I love tails.
There it is.
Yeah. Look at that thing.
Look
All
at
I
right.
need to make it bigger. I'm gonna put slider on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it bigger.
Bigger
I think
tail's
it's
better.
Too small.
I have a
Like,
question.
It's too
actually.
small.
I have a question. Are
It definitely
tails ever too big? Like, is there a point where it's like,
No.
okay, we've reached the maximum of what's acceptable here?
Yeah, to a lot of people's surprise, I'm gonna say yes because as a tail connoisseur. There's some people send me pictures, right, of just like a ludicrously large tail, like just impossibly large, and that's not good in my opinion. There's a ratio. There's an optimal size to compared to the rest of the body that needs to be taken into account. And I could write a whole book on this. Maybe I will someday. But yes, to answer your question, in short, there is such a thing as too big.
A book on
Noted.
tails.
Is my tail too big?
You're kind of like the Neil deGrasse Tyson
No,
of tails.
yours is actually a great size. I just wish it was a little bit of a different angle.
Yeah, like it's because of the VR. Normally it goes like upway. It goes upwards like this.
Yeah. Move your waist tracker a little bit down. Like,
There is no
angle it
waist
down.
tracker. It's
Oh, you're
it's
not wearing a waist
Boruto. I have one
tracker?
tracker on my head and 2 on my arms.
I
There's
see.
no chest tracker. I mean, I can put that on, but I couldn't be bothered.
All right. Well, I feel like we've reached the 2-hour mark.
We have reached the
So
2-hour
we should
mark.
2 hours already.
probably
The
start
time flies
wrapping it
by.
up. Does anybody have any final words of wisdom to chat?
I like fish.
All right, Yankagor.
Real.
That's awesome,
Dude,
yeah.
me and Yogagor are like soulmates. I swear to God.
Let's get Jan on the show next. That'd be great.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Y'all on the show next. Let's do
yeah.
it.
Before we wrap up, I want to ask you guys a question. Who do you want to see next on the BARQcast?
Fish.
Both, yeah. Chat. Anybody?
It's like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Ooh, Biden. That's a good
You
one.
know.
Ooh,
Biden.
Biden.
Ooh.
Wait, that's actually a good one. Would that be such a...
Gonna-
Biden?
Joe
gonna
Biden?
become a VTuber.
Yeah, it's like a VTuber.
Guys,
It's like how
yeah.
Kai Cenat got like a VTuber, you know?
Oh yeah, with Iron Man.
It was with yeah, they got like a VTuber model. It's so
That's
cool.
cool. Luigi. Oh God.
Dude,
Which
Luigi
one?
would be
Dude,
good too.
The Luigi the Mangione or whatever, the one who had the BARQ
Yeah.
account.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
Ooh.
Waluigi. Player me for real. All right. Well, good input. We'll try to find both Biden or Luigi for next episode.
Flair is good. There's too. Flair's good stuff. That's good.
Player.
I also like Yongagor. Like I feel like Younger would be
Yeah,
like very
Jan-
fun,
Jan's
especially
really
with the
great.
music. Like God.
Yeah, we do want to get some kind of like musician on.
Yeah.
They're very
That would be
talented.
so
We
cool.
know so many like talented.
Yeah,
and,
there's-
good to talk to like furry friends and streamers that we have like an endless supply that we could just throw at you guys.
Just-
Yeah, if you
just-
need to, we could throw like the whole like the whole gang at you. You know.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
One by one, just like whiskey, Edric, it's like Yongagor.
Yeah.
We can keep going on that list.
Billie
Yeah,
Eilish.
we yeah, let's get Billie on.
Billy, wait, what?
Yeah, Billie Eilish. Let's get her on.
Oh my God.
I mean, we talked about him a little bit. To get Sonic Fox on, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I can
Sonic
DM
Fox,
him.
if
I don't
you're
know if
watching,
he wants to.
Here's the deal. Sonic Fox, we like Sonic Fox from the BARQ account, and he liked us back. Sonic Fox, if you're somehow seeing this, and you want to be on the BARQcast, open invitation. You want to
If
talk?
you want,
don't
I
even
could just
care.
message him.
We can
I
just
could
sit in
message
silence
him.
for an hour. I don't care. Like if that's what you want to do.
Sit in silence for an
I'd
hour
sit in
until they
silence.
Oh my
respond. Yeah, perfect.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Husky, yeah, Fleek could be good.
the
What could be a great
podcast will just start like hey, and then that's it for an hour, and then you just
then,
watch
yeah,
like
which
a
is fine.
Oh my
stream.
God.
Just
Don't worry,
sit
don't
there.
worry. I'll message him for you guys. Like, I'm sure he would love to. Honestly, I'm sure he would love to.
Yeah, I would really want
I'd
to
be
know
curious.
what the
Here's the
competitive
deal.
gaming scene is like.
Just
Here's the
tell
reason.
me like afterwards.
Alright.
Tell me afterwards.
Here's
and
the
I'll-
reason I'd be curious, because he probably has so many experiences, because he's been sort of the face of the furry fandom for a lot of people who know nothing about the furry fandom, and I would just be so curious to get like his perspective and some experience he's had, and I think it would be really insightful and fun to hear.
Yeah, it'd
Yeah.
be very, very fun. His stories are magnificent
And also his first one is really, really, really cool.
and cute.
Mm-hmm.
Can't forget cute.
Yeah. Well, to everybody who stayed this long in the podcast, thank you.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate you guys staying as long as you did. Should we find someone to raid?
We should find someone to
Ooh,
rate.
that would be fun.
Guys,
Yeah.
just so you know,
For love.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know where you guys are from, but make sure you check out SlushieVRC,
Mhm.
twitch.tv/SlushieVRC. She's
Wow.
live over there all the time. OK Donuts is amazing. If you guys like
They're
somebody who's-
amazing.
if you like
Follow
someone
Donuts.
who's really, really good at Dark
Follow
Souls,
Slushie.
and he's also doing a
They
Terraria
are.
playthrough,
I
I
am good at
think.
Dark Souls.
incredible.
Twitch.tv/OK Donuts. He's an incredible streamer. And then, I guess Harvey, twitch.tv/Harvey Live. You guys can go check him out. He does things sometimes, and yeah. I'm grateful. Thank you all, everybody who's on the podcast, for taking time to talk to us. It's been really fun. It honestly doesn't even feel like it's been
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Who do we
Really
want to
appreciate
raid?
you two coming on.
Thank you, chat. Thank you for sticking around.
Thank you, chat. You
I
guys are
see.
amazing.
Could raid like.
And I hope you had a lot of
Andre,
fun and learn a few new
Hey, Chief.
things and hang.
Um. else? I'm looking at the BARQ official follow list right now.
Oh, that's a mistake. I follow like everybody.
Yeah, there's so many people here.
Okay, so here's the thing with this account. I've watched like 200 hours of furry Twitch content, and I love just going into channels and following them. And a lot of the times people like start freaking out, and I think that's so funny.
Yeah,
I love
that's always
seeing
fun.
that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's adorable. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm seeing.
Send me somebody, Harvey. Make a decision here, man. You're calling the
I can,
shots.
dude.
Come on,
I
I'm waiting.
I can do it. I can do it. I'm
You
on
can
the
do
account
this, man.
right
I
now.
believe in you.
I can. Well, I'm just trying to see who to rate. I think maybe Andre.
That's what I was just thinking.
Sure.
Andre's alive.
Go for it.
Yeah.
We
All
love
right.
Andrew.
What's the raid message? Harvey? Come on, this is your operation,
bark,
man.
bark. Everyone
with
just
a
start
Q.
barking.
Mark is good.
All right.
Oh my god, their title is Ending the Week with Furry Feet. Okay.
Oh, what a perfect
Sign
stream to go
me up.
into.
Sign me up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone start barking with a K or a Q.
Preferably with a Q.
Preferably with a Q.
Oh my god.
And yeah, again, thank you all the chatters in chat. If anyone is just tuning here at the end, don't worry. The VOD will be out both on YouTube and Spotify within the next week. So don't you worry if you missed anything.
Don't you worry.
And yeah, and
Thank you,
everyone make sure
guys.
to copy that raid message. Go show Andre a bunch of the other super talented artists, streamer, everything ever.
They're
One last
everything,
thing,
dude.
Yeah.
Andre's
we talked
all rounder.
We talked a lot about the fandom and how important it is and how so many people use this as sort of a platform to express themselves. And there's an app, I don't know if you've heard about it, it's called BARQ, B-A-R-Q. It can be super helpful for connecting you with local furries. I personally have met like all my friends on it, like literally all my friends. It's kind of scary. But yeah, if you guys want to meet local furry friends, check out BARQ. And I hope you guys all have a good day. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your time. I appreciate chat's time. And hopefully we all learned something today, right?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye,
Chat.
everybody.
Bye, chat.
Thanks for coming. Bye.